Damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. And I've accepted it. Damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. Damaged, damaged goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. I'm damaged goods. Return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it. I could do this for more than another minute, and I could do this for hours, and I could open my chest, open heart surgery. I'm hopeless bet. I'm a hopeless romantic, because I know that I'm gonna be doing this, and it's tragic. I have to be doing this and I'm married to game. And you just see how it happens, well I had to carry it, wait. I carry the weight on my back in my mind. I have to do this in the back of my mind. I have to tell myself to keep on pushing forward. Every time they died, wait, I know I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Building bridges to get over myself. Like I'm an angry troll, I'm knowing myself. Like I got the manual, but I know that I got my habits still. I'm gonna make sure that I'm just pushing up the hill like I'm Sisyphus. I'm doing this the way it needs to be done, so you can see that I'm just pushing towards heaven. And now I'm needing one person to be checking my perspective. Then I can go ahead and check this off my checklist, and I can reassemble it like Voltron, and I can bring it together. And you're wrong if you thinking you can't find your way up out of it, because we imprison ourselves up in our mind. Our habits is killing us every day, slowly or quickly. This is why I'm on this microphone and you could get me. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged, damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged, damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it.
What's going on, everybody? How are you feeling? Megan, I see you in here. First one in the chat. If anybody else is in here, speak now. Or forever hold my penis. Forever hold your penis. Your piece. Forever hold your piece. A piece of your penis? No. 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 Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Feel free, if anybody's in here listening, lurking, if you want to host, if you want to share, go ahead. If you want to listen to some share, you are also more than welcome to. I'm not going to listen to no share. I'm more of a Shania Twain kind of guy. No. I love you. 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 Oh, you're not gonna do it for me? Yo, Fallout Sleepy, what's going on? What's a happening? So obviously Fallout. I was telling you yesterday in your stream that I had started Skull. Not yesterday, but the day before on stream, I actually, I was playing Fall Guys, which I like to play Fall Guys and get in my dailies. Sometimes maybe I'll play with some of the people in chat, but people haven't really been playing lately, so I've just been doing the dailies and, doing my normal, talk, doing my thing, hanging out with the dog, and then I had like about 30 minutes left, and I was like, you know what? Fallout's been talking this game up. I need to give this game a go. Megan or anybody, Fallout, I think you can do it yourself. Give yourself a fucking shout out, because if not, then I'm going to do it. You've been talking about the game, so I had an extra half an hour, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. It's either I play Skull or I play Elden Ring, which I've played before on stream. The Perfect Burrito, what's up? Hey, I ain't no burrito. Henry has a handgun. What's up, Henry? How are you doing? It's Taco Tuesday. That's not the only thing it is. You know what else it is? You know what the fuck else it is? Blast it out. Do you know what the fuck it is? It's take your fucking meds time. Take your fucking meds time. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Say there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. I ask nicely most of the time, but we have since had to resort to violence. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, that's what you get. You jumped like a bitch. Your dad raised a bitch. I don't know how to do shoutouts. It's just exclamation SO, and then the @ symbol, and then you start typing their name, and you just tag them in it. But I can do it. It's fine. Blasted asses, what's going on? It's take your fucking meds time. Bodie MVP. Love the wire. Wait, what? The fuck? What wire? Oh, I got you. Hush. There's a shout out. Thank you. I never watched The Wire. Whoa. Why are you like this? Listen, man. All my jokes are corny, and you're distracting me, okay? Listen. Crazy dog. He's crazy. He literally waits for you guys to play with me. Like, he waits. He hears the Damaged Goods song go, and he knows. Like, even if it's quiet, like, he's way too smart for his own good. It's ridiculous. Shrimperau, welcome in. Taco, it's really good. I've really been enjoying it. If you guys don't know, before I had gotten distracted by the lovely chat and by me needing to do the med song. I started playing a new game on stream. This is a just chatting stream where I try to be the light and positivity that I want to see in the world. However, I know I wouldn't want to stare at my face for 2 hours, so I'm not gonna expect you guys to. And so, we will either spend a good half an hour with the animals, or we'll spend a little time gaming. We definitely, spend a good amount of time just like this. I try to open it up, for you guys to tell me about yourselves, your days, your streams, your mentality, your whatever you guys want, whatever you guys feel the need to bring up. But I was playing this game, Fallout, for just 30 minutes 2 days ago, and then again yesterday for 30 minutes. So I've played for an hour. I'm pretty sure I only have an hour in. And like I said, I beat the tree, but that's it. I went to fight some bitch, and they freaking destroyed me. They destroyed me. Frog. Tentacle frog. That looks like my mom's... Never mind. Was Morning Taco. How'd PT go yesterday? You bend the bar flexing on the weights? Oh, definitely. Stone Yogi, definitely. If you're available here in a little bit whenever I play Fall Guys, you're more than welcome to hop in. The tree oasis in Fallout 3 or No, Henry has a handgun. We're talking about the game Skull. Skull. It's like a 2D side scroller, but it's a really, really cool game. I actually do enjoy it. The Sisters, yes, they're hard as shit. Is that the next one? Then yeah, man. I actually got pretty, like, well, never mind. I was going to say I got pretty close, but I think that would just be a straight up lie. But I was doing pretty good the whole time, like you were talking about in your live yesterday. Guys, if you don't know, Fallout Sleepy goes live. What's your schedule looking like, Fallout Sleepy? He does all kinds of games. He's 420 friendly, super hilarious dude. Don't challenge him to a fighting game. If you want to listen, this is a self-help stream, and if you face Fallout Sleepy in a fighting game, any fighting game, I am not responsible for any depression that follows. I think I just got a glimpse of the bikini from a while ago. Sorry. Hey, body positivity, baby. As soon as I found out that this could be used for body positivity, I was there. Any excuse I need to wear a bikini. I mean, any excuse I need to put myself in an uncomfortable situation on my terms, so that I may, better handle one in the future. We had quite a few people, not a ton, but we had a couple of people yesterday mention that they're not comfortable in their own skin. Whether it was a beauty issue or a just overall issue, this is something that just isn't cool. It's not healthy and it's not right. It's very messed up that anybody lives in a world that people don't. Hey, stop! I'm literally over here trying to play with you and you're gonna run from me and harass the cat. Leave him alone. Come here. Crazy dog. Crazy that we live in a world where people actually, feel this uncomfortable in their own skin, and people don't go out of their way to do anything about it or help. Let's see, my first solo match in Fall Guys, I made it to the finals. Oh shit, yeah, there you go, Stone Yogi. I thought you said Fallout. Fallout Sleepy. The guy Fallout Sleepy. Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. There you go. I didn't realize that you had that strict of a schedule. That not strict, but that good of a schedule. Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. That's pretty consistent. That's the word I was looking for. Consistent. That consistent of a schedule. He's talking about Skull the Hero. Oh, I didn't realize it was called Skull the Hero. I thought it was just called Skull. My bad. Not much, mate. Up and grind. And there you go. Good stuff. Make sure I'm caught up here. Congrats, Monday, Friday. What if I'm already depressed? Got you. Hey, then why not shoot for ultra depression? Or maybe if you face Fallout Sleepy in a fighting game, once you realize how good this motherfucker is, you'll be like, well, at least I didn't put that much time into kicking ass at fighting games. No, I'm just playing Fallout Sleepy. It's not even about putting the time in. It's about having competition. It's all about having good and friendly competition. That's one of the reasons why I never really got anywhere in fighting games. I mean, I'm good enough to be better than, any of my friends, but not good enough to compete with anybody who's, actually good. I try, dude. I miss some days. Hey, it happens, bro. It happens. But the cool thing about having a schedule is that people will know where to find you and when to find you. That's why I love this 10 a.m. slot, and this is something that I've been doing for, quite a while. Blasted says, I'm definitely not comfortable, but I've gotten used to it. Hey, sometimes that's all you can do. Fallout says, I've been considering getting a group of streamers and hosting a tournament for $200. Damn, bro. What kind of tournament? What kind of game? I think that's a good idea. However, in order for it to be worth your money, you might want to build it up. Not only build up the hype, but maybe do I don't know, man. I mean, shit, you're good enough. You're planning on taking home the bread, so, what game are we talking here? And when do I need to start practicing? Listen, if there's fucking cash on the line... No, I'm just playing. Depressed 2.0. Depressed XL. Hi, welcome to Depresso. Would you like your depression small, medium, or large? Large, please. Extra large? Okay. No, I said large. 2X? Thank you, Blaster, for shouting out Megan. Guys, Megan has made all of the emotes that you guys see. Our friend Cindy from Estonia did hand draw a few of them, so shout out to those two lovely ladies. Megan also made, I don't have it on me right now, but maybe tomorrow I'll use my cup that I have. She made a pretty awesome cup. She makes all kinds of, like, shit, so if you guys ever have any ideas for t-shirts, you know, signs, anything, like, just about anything. I used to be good at GTA 5. Hey, there you go, Shrimp. It's been good, just hard. How the Fruit Loops treating you any good? Hella beats. Oh, you been making beats, Fallout? Hard that he said when it shouldn't be hard. Either Smash, Street Fighter, or Tekken. I want to support my fellow streamers and get some support out there. Oh no, I won't be playing. I'll be hosting. Ah, okay. Well, that would actually be even cooler because it would be, hey, not just from like a hosting standpoint, but from like an announcer standpoint. Like you would basically be Jerry the King Lawler or whatever it was, fucking announcing a wrestling match. Like, I suck at Street Fighter. I mean, either way, I don't even know if I'd have to make sure I owned whichever version of Tekken or Street Fighter you were thinking about doing. I do have Smash Bros, but then that also limits you to people who have, you know, the Switch. So 5X extra large Depressio pop. Beats from scratch is no joke. I want depression cup size. Yes, give me all the depression. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Guys, today is Turbulent Tuesday. You know, a couple days ago, our friend Juno was, you know, taking a plane ride, and we were talking to Cindy. Cindy had never been on a plane before, so we were telling her about stuff. I had mentioned turbulence, and just in, you know, respect of everything else we've been talking about, I thought that talking about, you know, our comfort zone and things of the sort today was kind of, you know, following suit. So that's going to be my plan for the day. Evo Dance, what's going on? If somebody wants to shout out Evo Dance, if not, I will. We are listening to 100% Evo Dance today and the last few days. I'm going to add some more Dad Burns. I need to just make a new playlist. This is Evo's full playlist, though. This is just a full playlist of Evo on Spotify. It's his playlist. You can find it. It's 2.5 hours of music. So perfect for, you know, if anybody streams for like around the 2-hour mark like I do, perfect for that. Playing Dinkum. What the fuck is Dinkum? I've never heard of that game. I know watching Demon Slayer try to do them took hours upon hours of extra extreme hard. Damn. What'd it do, bro? Hell yeah. Good to see you, Evo. Hi, Zero. I didn't say Zero. I said Evo. I know they sound close. Crazy dog. I also need to slide my self-righteous whiteboard up because whether I wrote it a little bit too small or I just suck a little bit at seeing, I'm having trouble reading it. It's like Animal Crossing. Oh, there you go. I've just been doing Fall Guys, you know, but I don't do it the whole stream. I think if I did do it the whole stream, I would definitely be playing something different at this point. Hi. Hey. Why are you just such a crazy man? You only want to play how you want to play, and you play too rough. Huh? You play too rough, you notice? You notice, dog? Swan-na-na-na-na-na. 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 He's like, Dad, this toy's not fun. Huh, you don't like this one? He's crazy. The crinkling probably isn't the greatest for the Chat. I'm a mod without being a mod. VIP status. Whoop whoop. Let's go. Everyone deserves shoutouts. Hey, definitely. You know, and you could have totally been a mod if you wanted to be. Yo, Maney Main, baby Maney. What's happening? What's happening? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Guys, there will be a Wizard Ninja live sometime this week. I don't know exactly when, but if you see me go live at a time that isn't my normal time, there's a good chance that's what's happening. There's a good chance that I'll try to give you guys a heads up on the live, if not on the live in the Discord, because obviously I want to let you guys know. Whoa! Hi. What? Zero's mad because I was over there yesterday after physical therapy because she doesn't live too far from PT, and so now I smell like his friend Colton. Huh? Do I smell like your friend Colton? Huh? Huh? Do I smell like your friend Colton? Do I smell like your friend Colton? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, crazy dog? Whoa, whoa. I need like a camera back here. I need to be able to like switch to puppy cam and shit. What do you think? I need to be able to switch to puppy cam. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're drunk. You're drunk. You're drunk. You're drunk. Oh my god. He's wasted. He's wasted. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You need some dank buds in your life, man. I got all kinds of dank buds hanging out with me on Twitch right now. Some dank buds. This is way too close, and I see Zero bumping into it. Guys, if you don't know, we're here every day at 10 a.m. trying to be a source of light and positivity. Thank you, Stream Elements. I'm going to change some of the Stream Element commands. Oh, hey, easy, please. Please. You're so crazy. You're so crazy. You go from 0 to 100. There's no middle ground. Huh? There's no middle ground. Oh, we got to put on a hat. Jingle bells, Zero smells, Taco laid an egg. The Maney Mobile lost a wheel and Yogi gone away. RKO! The way he popped up and everything, that was like textbook fucking WWE shit. Ah! 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 You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Ah! Not sure, but I'm welcome. But welcome if I did. I'll have to double check what you guys said. Zero's being crazy. Easy, 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 easy. Oh dear. Oh dear. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? That ain't cool. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James. Goofball. Goofball. Alright, let's see. What did Blasted say? What's up, Maney Man? We're all happy Taco Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it was you that gave me the sub. Thank you so very much. Beautiful creature. Yeah, I'm not sure. Could have been Maney Main, could have been Spiced, could have been Drago, could have been a couple of people. But thank you to anybody who's gifted any subs, to anybody who's gifted any biddies, and obviously to anybody who just comes to hang out. I definitely appreciate it all. Jingle bells in July. Alrighty then, in Jim Carrey voice. Hey, why you throw it at my computer? What did LeBron James ever do to you? What else we got in here? We got the silver shit. You want the silver poo? No? He wants LeBron James. Yogi says, I put an application for position at the local hospital for transporting patients around the hospital. Had an interview yesterday, and I think I got it in the bag. They had a guy who had the same name as me give me a rundown of the job and show me around the hospital. He said he'd definitely recommend me for the job. If I do get it, I'll even get CPR training. Hell yeah, Yogi. Good job, bro. Good to hear, man. And now I'm curious, was this your first job interview? Or was this, not. And I don't mean, for this moment, I just mean in general. Because oftentimes the first interview is, sometimes, usually the scariest. Nice. To crush an interview like that is huge. And for it to be somewhere like a hospital and not somewhere like McDonald's is even bigger, In the honor of our topic today, comfort zones. A lot of people aren't good at being interviewed. So that's awesome. I'm not sure, if you were stressed, if you were anxious, anything like that, but obviously you did a good job. So I'm very fucking proud of you, And the reason why I bring up McDonald's, no shame to anybody whose first interview was McDonald's. Was that my second? That might have actually been my second interview. Actually, you know what? No, I think that was my first interview, because I don't even think I needed to get an interview when I worked at Long John Silver's. I think I just got the job. Yo, Pink Wizard! Welcome in. Wizards and gizzards. Wizards, gizzards, and lizards. Grab a wizard, lizard by the gizzard. Hi, Zero. Yo, Pink, we're talking about our friend Yogi just getting, hopefully, knock on wood, nailing his first interview. And working for a hospital, dude, that's super, super cool. And it is, obviously, it's probably going to be intense work. You might have some patients that you don't necessarily, that aren't going to make you feel warm and fuzzy necessarily. But that's a rewarding job, to know that you're doing something that's helping people and you're not just, flipping burgers that are made of plastic. Is awesome. Taco Rocco, play them in Fallout and get the Socko or the Socko. It's taco time. I'm definitely not good at being interviewed. Really, Manny Man? Anybody who's plugging and playing along in the chat, let me know if you interview well or if you don't. We're talking about comfort zones all day today, so if anybody has anything that they want to bring to the table, please do. If you're living a life where things don't get shaky from time to time, then you aren't taking enough risks, Let me make sure that I'm caught up in the chat, because congratulations, I think I interview well. Awesome, Megan, I'm glad somebody else brought it up. Let's see, Evo said, I do everything well, Taco. Why even include me? Well, obviously, Evo. Listen, obviously. What the fuck was that? Cat's up to no good. Blank! What are you doing? Clawing up the carpet over here. I just heard him. Obviously, Evo. He says, I'm just good at everything. I'm not sure what Evo couldn't do 20 times better than all of you. No, I'm just teasing. I'm gonna come and give you head, my love. No, okay, I'm sorry. I promise that this is out of love and respect. The fact that I know the song enough to make a parody should make you feel good. Blasted Ass says, we'll see you soon, brother. You have an amazing day. I will hopefully see you soon. I know Dr. Three Balls isn't here, but if you guys don't know, the best part of waking up is taco in your butt. Because I am always here. I am on your ass. I'm in your ass. I am here to make sure that you guys put a pep in your step and you are feeling froggy, feeling frisky, feeling fabulous. Pink says, I don't interview well, but I try. Oh, yo, the balls! The balls! Level 420 summon, let's go! But I am good at everything. It's not that I'm better than other people. I just don't sleep much, so I spend a lot of time working on new stuff with new programs, and I get good at it quickly. Hey, first of all, that is very humble of you to explain like that. Obviously, humble probably isn't the way that somebody would normally explain that, but, a lot of people, they'll hear you be like, oh, I'm just good at everything, and they'll be like, wow, what a fucking full of himself dick. And it's like, well, not everything, but like everything that I put my mind to. And like you said, you don't get a lot of sleep, so you just have more waking hours to work on shit more than others. And, you know, people who aren't sure what they're working on, you know, versus you, you know, I like how you broke that down, basically, is what I'm saying. I like how you broke that down and you were like, I am good at everything. You know, it's kind of like with me, and this is an example that I've used before, but people think that I think I'm always right. I'm not always right. I just don't talk about shit unless I'm good at it. So like you, Evo, like if you're gonna do something, you're gonna get good at it. It's not like you're just naturally good at it, but you're not gonna be subpar. And I'm curious for anybody who says that they don't interview well. Do you have any idea why? And if you do interview well, feel free to let us know, you know, maybe some reasons why. I feel like it might be easier to know. Well, it could go either way. Let me know if any of you guys, you know, I personally do interview well. I can't think of an interview that I ever had that I didn't crush. But I also can't really remember many of them, so. I am here, though. Okay, good stuff, Dr. Three Balls. Fallout says, I went to a university prep school, so we were shown how to interview. I hated it, but the shit works. Yo, there you go, Fallout. So you are good, and you would obviously know. Fallout, please, for some of the people who are maybe not as good, or even those of us that are good, if you went to an actual fucking seminar, like, let us know if there's, you know, a handful of, you know, quick tips or tricks that, you know, you could type in a couple of seconds. If not, then I'll just fuck completely off. Don't worry about it. But I'm sure that, you know, the people who don't interview well, I know myself who does interview well, would love to see. It's been a while since I've interviewed, and, you know, with any luck, I may be doing that here shortly. So, Stream Element says, guys, have you taken your meds? Have you brushed your hair? Have you talked to somebody who loves you? Well, you did that last one because you're here. And what a beautiful start to a beautiful day. You know, when you start the day off right, it doesn't matter how shaky it gets. You should have already put things in place, had things in place to get you through the day. Whether it is people to lift you up, distractions to keep your mind from spiraling. You know, there's a bevy of different ways. Let's see, Evo says, or no, Stone Yogi says, I can get nervous during a lot of things, but during that interview I told myself I wasn't going to do anything good for me. It wasn't going to do anything good for me, and I just talked to them with the mindset I would have while talking to one of my parents' friends. Perfect, bro. And I really, really like, I'm going to pick this apart real quick. He said, I can get nervous during a lot of things. He didn't say, I usually get nervous, because, first of all, changing the verbiage, changing the layout just of how you say things, when you say you usually get nervous, you're basically prepared for failure. I mean, getting nervous isn't failure, but, you know, you're preparing to give yourself a hard time. But I like how Yogi worded that. I can get nervous during a lot of different things, but he didn't specifically say, you know, I love that wording. And then he said, during the interview, I told myself it wasn't going to do anything good for me. Being nervous is going to do nothing good for you. You know, this is a quote that I picked up somewhere. I don't remember exactly what it was. You know, being a hero doesn't mean that you're not terrified. It just means that you do what's right anyway, or something of the sort. Obviously, you guys know the point that I'm trying to get at. But I like that, Yogi. Evo says, everything takes practice. Nothing comes natural. It just depends on what kind of time do you want to put into it. Well said. Well said. And it definitely depends as well, Evo, and feel free to tell me if I'm wrong, on, you know, your thought process, your ability to think critically. I've watched you in your lives literally teach yourself things because you were able to ask the right questions, look up the right shit, and you had some type of background, you know, knowledge of, if not that specific thing you were trying to learn, something that had a connection. And so because of that connection, you automatically knew something about it. So, like, I was able to think of it, Yogi says, I was able to think of it informally, and that was able to help a lot. Definitely. I think that that's, a lot of people take the interview very formally, and you should. You should take it seriously. You should take it formally, but at the end of the day, you need to realize that they're just people. Evo says, if a guy hates being a plumber, but he does it for 10 years, I'd expect them to be good at it. You're right. You're definitely right. Megan says, I've done a good amount of interviews, so I think I'm just used to it and know what to expect, and I don't interview for things that I don't have experience with doing, so I got into the interview and knowing I have what they are looking for. Very true. To go in knowing that they have what you're looking for is huge. That's probably another reason why I've kicked the shit out of every interview that I've had, because I've never really interviewed anywhere that was like a difficult place to get in. The one that I can think of, and I'll even give you guys the example, was, GameStop. When I first started working at GameStop, and it's not hard to get a job at GameStop, but that was my first management position job, and they actually required management experience to get that job, and I didn't have management experience, but I got that job. Paul says, an easy one: ask questions and do not pull out your phone. That may seem super simple, but you'd be surprised how many don't ask anything, and some who did ask text during an interview. It's wild. That's crazy, really. Texting during an interview. That's nuts. I'll pull out my phone if I need to, if I'm filling out paperwork and I need previous, employer information or something, but the interviewer always knows. Asking questions is huge. I could have told you that one. Actually, I probably wouldn't have, because my mind is Swiss cheese, but Ultimate Doge, what's going on? Welcome in. Everybody showing love to everybody. Doge says, I need luck. Can you give me the perfect taco chant? Which chant? Do we have a chant? Good luck. What do you need luck with? We're talking about all kinds of shit, and we're talking about comfort zones. So I can definitely try to help you feel a little more lucky, feel a little more confident. Luck has very little to do with a lot. A lot of it is the confidence, the ability to be in the situation when, luck might strike. All the time, always learning. I wear a watch so I don't pull out my phone at all. There you go. Any chant. Make one up. Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya? Good luck, Ultimate Doge. Good luck, Ultimate Doge. You're gonna kick ass. You're gonna kick ass. My phone, Yogi says, my phone took a shit, so I didn't worry about texting during the interview. If you just say something, you make me luckier. Something! Boom. Let me know what you need luck for, though. I would love to know. And shout out to anybody who was helping out with the interview questions. So, just to give you guys, since we're talking about the interviews and stuff, we're talking about comfort zones, and obviously some people are uncomfortable talking to other people, whether it's an interview situation or it's a conversation. Some people are uncomfortable right now, and that's probably my fault, but that's not what we're going to talk about right now. Dr. Balls says, rub Vaseline on your balls. It always helps me during an interview. During the interview? Or you mean after? With a sack like that, I can understand, but listen, I just got a normal... Never mind. So, with this interview, with this GameStop interview, and I was probably... 18? Maybe 19? I wasn't even 20. And I interviewed, and they had a regular associate position, and they had a assistant manager position, or not an assistant manager, but a shift manager, basically. so we did the interview and stuff. She was super, super impressed with everything that I was saying and stuff. Obviously, I had it came up. I didn't just show her, but I had to show her my dedication to the cause. I had to show her my fucking tattoo at some point. And like we got to the end, and she was like, "Well, this all sounds great." Like she was like, I could tell she was like pumped, and she did say she had some other people to interview still. So you know, it wasn't like it was a definite thing, but she asked if I had, you know, management experience, and I said no. And like I could tell right away, she was like, she was like, literally, this kid's perfect. If only he had some type of management experience. And when I noticed that, I was like, no, I don't. And I saw it in her face, and she even made a sound, and I was like, but I have been a team trainer at Taco Bell. Taco Bell was my second job at the time. I was working at UPS, and Taco Bell was my second job. But I was an assistant manager, or not assistant manager, I was a team trainer at fucking Taco Bell, by title. And I mean, shit, even though UPS didn't have, you know, trainers and stuff, you know, the employees did more training and stuff than managers. So I said that, and then I also said, I said about the team training experience, and then I said something along the lines of, and how am I supposed to get management experience unless somebody gives me a chance or something like that. And she was like, looking back at it, I should have known that I had the job, but I didn't. I was worried, and I don't remember if she told me that day or if it was after a couple days later or something. But she was like, we want to bring you on for the SGA position. And I was like, man. And she was confused. She was like, is that okay? And I was like, I was just hoping to get the management position. And she was like, no, SGA is the management position. And I was like, oh, yeah, sweet, thank you. So it was super funny. But I really didn't think that I was going to get it, you know, when she said about the management experience, I really didn't think I was going to get it. But, right, Yogi? Ultimate Doge says, in a game, my friend hatched something in a game that has 1 in 2.5 million chance to get, and he got 2 in a row. I hatched absolutely nothing. What game? I just came here just to make a smile on my face. Hey, I'll do anything to make a smile on your face. Into the folder that your resume in it and hand it in, man. That's all. Damn. Go Skulls! What's going on? Good morning. What up, nerd? How are you this fine Tuesday morning? Don't be mean to me. Don't call me names. Don't call me mean things. I'm doing well. We're talking about comfort zones today. We're talking about interviews. Our friend Stone Yogi just had his first interview, and he fucking nailed it. So that's super awesome. We're sending some luck to Ultimate Doge. We're watching as Pink Wizard lurks. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for jerking. Thank you for smirking. You're more of a watcher. I figured. So, when it comes to things that we are not good at, guys, it's a Roblox game. Okay, gotcha, Ultimate Doge. When it comes to our comfort zone and everything outside of it, our comfort zone is only going to grow when we make the conscious decision to explore around it. And nobody said that your comfort zone had walls, or at the very least doesn't have windows. And what we are basically doing, what we do every day, is we find a comfort zone and we peer out the window around it. You know, just by some of you guys or myself, just by us having a conversation about things that make us uncomfortable, we are exploring everything that is around our comfort zone. And that's pretty much it. Let me make sure I'm caught up in the chat. That's pretty much it. You know, no bird is able to fly on day one. And there are people that are double, triple your age who don't have any of this figured out. We are definitely a learn as we go species. So much of the planet is, learn as it goes. And you're not going to you will never learn to go until you learn to grow. I know that sounds pretty cheesy, extra cheesy taco, I know. But that's fucking bars, first of all. You'll never learn to go until you learn to grow. You're not going to be able to do the things that you set your mind to if you refuse to grow as a person. If you refuse to explore around your comfort zone, you're not going to improve. Or at least not in the ways that are going to give you, lasting, results, compound interest. Some of these certain things that a lot of humans just lack are so basic, and it's just because so much of our lives are controlled from the day we're born. We have such little control that it's honestly kind of scary when you start to think about it. Stone says, I started a game of Fall Guys, so I'll be a little more scarce in chat for a bit. Hey, that's totally fine, Yogi. I'm not opposed to opening up the Xbox and playing a couple of games as well. We've been on for 45 minutes. The puppy dog has avoided me. He has left me. And we're having a great discussion today about comfort zones. And I'm glad that the video games is coming up because I'm going to tie that in. Don't you guys worry. Don't you guys worry your pretty little heads. I'm going to tie that in. But I do probably have to fix this. So let me check this out. I know that we got Ghost Skulls. I know that we got people who enjoy the gaming. And I'm definitely going to do both. I'm definitely going to be gaming. I'm going to be chatting. I enjoy being able to be here with you guys, for you guys, and have you guys here for me. If you guys don't want me to keep playing, I'll actually put a poll in the chat. That way we can... Diablo! I can't. I'm on my... I maybe tomorrow. Because I put my other phone on the charger. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. What to do? I need a mod with a computer. Alright. Play on the Xbox. Diablo 3? Play Diablo 3 on the Xbox? I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Maybe if Diablo Immortal was on the Xbox. Speaking of stressing me out. No, I'm just teasing. Play Diablo 2 then. Diablo 2 is not on the Xbox. It's on the Switch. Why can't I just... Why you gotta give me a hard time? I thought you were supposed to be here to help. I'm gonna hit you guys with this next one. This next one is Startup. Let me see. I know Yogi said he added me, so let me... Oh, you know what? My thing's being dumb. I hate that it does that. It literally won't let me close out of the game until I open it and then close out of it. So while that's loading, I'm going to bring you guys up. You asked a question and I answered it. I don't think I asked what you guys want me to play. I don't think that was a question that I asked, but that's fine. I appreciate the input. And I will utilize the input. I just want to wait until I can play the newer one on my phone. And I'm not even necessarily opposed to, maybe playing Diablo in the future if it was something that other people were into. I don't want to play a game that only one person's into, If anybody has any games that I have that they are interested in seeing me play, feel free to let me know. I can make a poll out of it and stuff. I can, do whatever. Let's see, I need to qualify in duos and just play any shows. I really only need to play, like, a couple of... Literally, I just need to qualify from 3 rounds and then I'll be done. So, I'm pretty much down to either chat or play something random after that. Oh, we got the elephant. See? You're giving me a hard time when we get the elephant. I like that combo. It actually gave me like the... I don't know if these are the bottoms that go with this, but if so. Jolly good. Snowy rounds. Squads. Running around the city with my squad. Did you actually add me? I don't have you on here, Bear. I don't think you actually added me. Survival. Fuck. Where's the elephant emote? It's not back. You gotta remind me, man. You gotta remind me. I had it on my list of things to do, and I didn't do it. Actually, you know what? That's something I was going to do, too. Especially in the honor of self-help and everything. Where the fuck's my bag at? I definitely want to make this a part of the stream, you know, to make sure that I'm holding myself accountable and that I'm, you know, filling out my shit when I need to, or, you know, if I don't get to do something. You know, after the day that we had yesterday, Megan, you really, like, you know exactly what I do literally all day. You know exactly where your emote is. It's in the fucking graveyard. It's in the elephant graveyard. So this starred out thing while I'm falling here, this thing that I have starred, based on what we've already talked about, guys, in order to grow our comfort zone, we must first understand exactly what that means. Your comfort zone. A comfort zone is any place or situation that makes you feel safe or at ease with no stress. The key word there being no stress. I challenge you guys all to consider an activity that you might consider a comfort zone, but that also sometimes causes you to stress. Take some time. You don't even have to play along, even if you're lurking. I want you to think about that today. If you guys don't know, I try to always, you know, challenge you guys to think about something, you know, during the day, during the live, whether you can plug and play or not. And I really think that this is a good way to bridge the gap. You know, a lot of things that we've talked about, we always try to talk about making things make sense. I'm going to get fucked. Oh, there we go. Run, 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 run. Ah! There's so many of us. Damn, there we go. That was actually easy. By the way, I'm not Bear. My name is RWBYFan for my Epic account. Did you add me? Just Da Perfect Taco with spaces? DA space perfect space taco? I'll check when I get out of this game. Sounds good, Yogs. I'm in this game. Honestly, after this game, I might be done playing Fall Guys. And I'll see where the poll's at. 3 people actually want Fall Guys in chat. So after this game, I'll do another poll. I'll probably make it shorter because I also, you know, we have our chatting. I'll put a few other games in there. I'll put Diablo in there, Megan. I'll put Diablo in there. I'm really not against the idea. I just give myself a hard time, and sometimes when I'm getting a hard time given to me by other people, I don't react the best of ways. So, my apologies if you or anybody else felt like I was being a dick. But I tell you guys every day that I'm a dick. You would think you would get used to it. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No need to get used to it. I just need to stop being a dick. For you, baby. I'm waiting for you, Maney. You should get me tied up. Bring me that back. Ah! Aw, fuck you and your mom, damn it. Go, run. Somebody's way up ahead, damn. Ah, fuck you! Damn it! Why do you hate me? Thank you. Boom! 3rd place. I'll take it. Damn, 2nd to final round. So, when I put up the game options, we're going to have Fall Guys. We're going to have Skull, which is the game I was playing yesterday. We'll put in Diablo for Megan. And then 2 other games. If anybody knows of any games that I have that you'd be interested in watching me play while we chat, feel free. Just chatting is also an option, too, if anybody wants that. Well, just chatting just lost to Fall Guys, actually, so. Ah, there you go. Final round. Good stuff, Yogi. It's, like, manageable to get to the final round, but some of those final round ones are just so hard to win because, like, you don't get as much of a chance to practice those, you know? All of these ones, like, anyone that's up until the final round, like, I'm pretty decent at. Obviously, within reason. And obviously, sometimes it's, you know, team relevant. And also, to answer, you know, my own question, I asked you guys, you know, to consider an activity that you might consider a comfort zone, but that also sometimes causes stress. For me, it's gaming. It can both be stress-free, stress-reducing, but also stressful, you know. It just depends on my mood. You know, sometimes it's my mood, my mind that's stressing me out, and it's maybe not even the game, but certain things that happen in, you know, certain games might start causing stress. And by becoming aware of that and acknowledging that, you know, I can make sure that my comfort zone, that my happy place doesn't get fucking tainted by, you know, shitty mindset. Oh wait, give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Ah! All because I tried to give someone a hug? Fuck. Also, I think I was supposed to do duos, not squads. But I always read the word squads and assume that it's duos for some reason. I'm Bacon Bunny. Yo, Bacon Bunny, what's happening? Are you a bunny made of bacon? Or are you bunny bacon? Bunnies aren't very fat. I never had bunny. But I feel like if I did, I would want some bunny bacon. What's happening? This is a Just Chatting stream. Obviously, I'm doing more than just chatting right now. I do play some games from time to time just to keep it interesting. You know, give everybody a little something different. We've got our animals that are hanging out. How did you find us? Welcome in. Kind of like the Easter Bunny. Ah! Hello, I'm here. Getting Faye down for a nap, but I'm here. Thank you, JD, for the lurk and work with the fam. I appreciate you. Damn, 100% people voted for Fall Guys in chat. See, this is why we sometimes do both. Anonymous Cheerer with 5 biddies. Thank you very much for that. Gets basket out. Yo, Cinny, welcome in. Taco is your name, the taco part in all caps. No, I don't believe so. I think it's just the first letter of each name, but I will double check for you here in a moment. Thank you, everybody, for the shout-outs to Cinny and everybody. Thank you all for being here. Bacon Bunny, the question that I posed was, what is something that you would consider your comfort zone, but that also sometimes causes you stress? Oh, I guess I didn't qualify. For me, it's video games. You know, video games was a very easy choice for me there. Because, you know, even something as simple as Fall Guys can just stress me out to the point of losing my flipping mind. Let me see what my... Taco is all caps. Sorry about that. I didn't know caps mattered. I was about to say Tekken. Damn. I suck at Tekken. Honestly, I used to love Tekken. I mean, I still like it, but, like, I'm bad at it. I'm a button masher. The only game that I'm not really, like, a button masher in is, like, Mortal Kombat or Super Smash Bros. I have to head off. Sounds good, Wounded. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. I sent the request then. Let's see. My friends list says otherwise. How do I accept your fucking... There it is. Boom. Dr. Three Balls, try to get Yogi in here. What was your name in here, Yogi? Just the way you combo. Eek, Brett, to me, MK is harder. Hey, I believe it. Mortal Kombat might be harder, but... Like, I like Tekken. I just... never had as many people around me who liked it. Let's see, I know your name was back here somewhere. It was something weird. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. RB... Oh, I'm sorry. RWBY. You know what? I'll hit you guys like that. There you go, sir. Oh, you know what? I did have to qualify from rounds and duos, so this will actually give us too many people. God Bunny, go to bed. Tekken technically is most moves, I think, in 3D, greater range of options, making it harder. Hey, that's possible. I'm making so sense. What show? Well, I need to do duos, but now that Yogi is trying to play... Did I send him a request? There he is. Yogi, we're gonna run one duos round, and then you can join. Because I want to get this duos challenge completed. Do duos, Dr. Three Balls. After that, you can definitely join. It should only take us one round. I mean, I'm cool with doing a squad with 3 people. I strictly just have a challenge for duos. That's the only reason why. Like, I'm cool with doing a squad of 3. I mean, it'll just give us a random. Oh. I guess Three Balls said no. Three Balls just got offline, I guess. I wonder if something messed up with his game or something. I just sent you an invite, Yogi. It's cool. You and Yogi do duos. If you're sure, I appreciate it, Three Balls. You definitely didn't have to do that. I was honestly going to have you and Yogi play together, and I was just going to do the duos by myself. And honestly, I'm probably going to play something else after this game as long as the chat's cool with it. So, if you want to get back on and play with Yogi, feel free. Wait, why does it say multiple shows? Oh, why does it keep picking up the new one? I hate that. Oh, you know what? I want to check the shop real quick, too, before I go in here. Invite me, Taco. One second, the balls. You can be party leader. I'm back. Well, we won't be able to do duos with the 3 of us, but... At this point, I just want to start a game. So I'll just get you in here. I can always do it later. JD with the nut button. Bacon Bunny, did you find us on the, just randomly scrolling, or did you find us some way? I want to do a squad game. Well, like I said, Yogi, I don't mind just doing a squad of the 3 of us. It's lame that we can't go into duos and just have, like, a team of 2. Like, a team of 2 and then somebody else on a different team. Alright, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a try. I'll do a squad with you guys, and then after that, I'm gonna back out and do duos. You guys can keep playing, but I don't really want to stay on Fall Guys the whole time, and I want to get my dailies done. But I will put in. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Let me put in the pool, because if the chat wants me to stay on Fall Guys, then I will stay on Fall Guys. What game I didn't see anybody else recommend any games, so let's see. We got Fall Guys, Skull the Hero. That's the game from yesterday and the day before. Diablo. We'll throw Elden Ring in there, and what other games do I even have on my Xbox? Fuck. Random. I'm pretty sure there's a random button where I can just click random. So there we go. There she blows, guys. It's up to the chat. It is up to chat. And I'll hit you guys with my last little star here, since we're kind of ranting and raving. Understanding how something that is your comfort zone can cause stress is a great first step in making put yourself in an uncomfortable situation on your terms makes sense. That's a combination of two things that I say all the time. Make it make sense, and put yourself in uncomfortable situations on your terms. But I'm talking about making that make sense. Making, putting uncomfortable situations on your terms, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations on your terms. Being able to make that make sense, not just being confused in doing it or being confused in not doing it. If you're confused on anything that I say, feel free to ask questions. Feel free to, ask me to explain more or go deeper. Are you shitting on my dick? Fuck. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Booyah! Got us 51 points, guys. If anybody wants to tell us about your day or yourself or anything about you, now's the time. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out today. We had a good live. We had a good topic of conversation. I really, have had no choice but to put myself in uncomfortable situations because I've just been uncomfortable for the last fucking year and a half. It's really, really hard to recuperate after a serious accident, after a serious injury. It's very, very hard. And I can't imagine what other people have had to go through. So let me just say that if any of you guys have shared any of my pain over the last 2 years, that I really appreciate it. Because there are so many people who truly have nobody, and so many people who had to go through shit like this with nobody. And I don't think I could have done it. I really don't think I could have. Or at least, I'm not going to say that I couldn't have, but I definitely wouldn't have been able to do it as quick or as effective as I have been able to. After this game, regardless, I think I'm going to back out for a minute and fill out my planner real quick for the day. What time do we got? 11:09. Yeah, or I'll at least look at it. I'll make a decision. We'll see. Let's see where the poll's heading. Let's see what I'm going to be doing. We got 1 vote for Fall Guys, 1 vote for Diablo. It's a 50-50 tie right now. I enjoy Diablo. A game that I've played that many times, like, I can't tell you how many times I've played fucking Diablo 3. Because it's been out for so long. I was not paying attention to anything right there. Where's the grapes? Where's the grapes? Oh fuck, it's not gonna matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Dear God. Hey, that's an easy chance for me to go through my fucking book. I don't even have a pen. Here's my pen sole. The sole of my pen. My pen 15. My pen 15 sole. Wow, instantly dead. I was literally the first to die. Yo, we all died. We all died. You can't back out until the show's over, though. If you back out, we're done. Dunzo. Dunsky. Alright, so let's see. My weight fluctuates so much. Literally, yesterday I was 185. Fall Guys is the winner. Alright, we are going to stay on Fall Guys then. Yesterday I was 185. Today I'm 181. So, like, I lost 4 pounds just in a matter... Like, my weight fluctuates so crazy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Got those. I got my to-do list. I did that one. Actually, the only thing on my to-do list yesterday that I didn't do was reorder the emotes. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for that one. Oh, you know what? I need to back out. Fuck. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for that one. I started doing this bullet journal thing. Silver Mist, if you guys know about Silver Mist, she's super duper good at the bullet journaling, and I'm kind of jealous. I'm kind of jealous, actually. I'm going to bring you guys closer as well, since we are... why are we stuck? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm disqualified. I got something. I don't know what I got. I don't even remember having this one with the ball on the nose. I don't even remember getting this. That's dorky looking. Dorky looking. And Yogi, by the way, you were more than welcome to reach out to your friend if you wanted to. I was just telling you that I don't care if we don't have another person. That was the main reason for me saying that, what I was saying. You know, I just don't care if we don't have another person. Just making sure, just making sure. I gotta share a hug with players, and I think that that counts you guys as well. So give me a hug. Give me a hug. If you see me, give me a hug. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Thank you so much. I know that there's been a lot of craziness going on lately, and it seems to just keep on getting crazier. And I'm not going to talk about it other than to say, please stop. Anybody who feels like there is any issue with me or anything related to me, please just stop. Because from the beginning, this has affected me more than anybody. And it's only getting worse as people make it a bigger deal. So that's it, you know. Just because two people stop rocking doesn't mean that every single relationship that we've made in the last 2 years was a lie. That does not mean anything. I have no ill will toward anybody. Period. So I just wanted to throw that out there. You know, there's definitely a reason. If you don't know the reason, then you're fucking luckier than I am. But I just wanted to throw that out there. because I felt the need to. You guys know that I just tell you what's on my mind most of the time. I do try to come to you with some type of topic of conversation, just out of respect for you guys, but I know that a lot of you who come and watch, who come and, show me love, you like the raw fucking taco meat. You like me saying and doing whatever the hell I want, and I still do that. I just make sure that I have a little bit of a layout. And I'm getting better with it. I'm definitely getting better with it. Oh, I thought I missed that for a minute. Alright, keep it up, keep it up. Oh, how did you drop that? Booyah! First place, baby! Boom, boom. Firepower, let's go. Cool shit. Cool shit. I love how 6 people voted for Fall Guys. And there ain't no one in the chat. Which is totally cool. Like, I don't mind. Thank you for coming out of lurk mode to answer the poll. I'm not bitching. It just is actually funny to me. Like, it's kind of just laughable. Not to, use that word in a context that might be taken the wrong way, but it's just silly. It's funny to think that, like, enough people were like, no, I want this motherfucker to play Fall Guys. Oh, you know what? No. It was 6 people that did the last poll. That's why. That's why it was funny. This last poll was actually way less. But hey, that's fine. I don't care. It wasn't way less. But it was a little less. Do. Good job, Balls and Yogi. Good job, Yogi Balls. Yogi Balls. Seesaw. Hee-haw. Hee-haw. I don't think I gave the top cheers a shout out today. Shout out to Pika Girl and Juno. And for the gifted subbies, shout out to Drago the Dragon Lord, Spiced, and Pika Girl. Shit, I might not finish this one. Hey, we're in it as a squad. Even if you don't finish, we can still make it to the end. As long as my ball doesn't drop. The one on my nose, not. Never mind. I'm focused. Laser focused. I gotta get better at spacing out some of my Taco Talk stuff. This is just a topic that I've touched on a lot, so I don't want to just be, repetitive with the same shit. As far as, the whole make it make sense and the put yourself in an uncomfortable situation on your terms. Actually, you know what, now that I'm mentioning it, there was some more stuff that I wanted to bring up, so I'm glad I did. Cindy, thank you for throwing those in the chat. We finished 4th. Got us 40 points. Let's go. I had asked you guys to give me some examples of activities that, maybe you could consider a comfort zone, but that also sometimes cause stress. And I don't know that I heard too many, but let me go ahead and just throw some out there. Football or sports in general. If you're into sports, maybe watching the game, Maine, the Chiefs, maybe watching your Chiefs play is your comfort zone. That's your shit. Maybe. I'm not saying it is. But doesn't that shit get stressful sometimes? Whether, it's just game to game or it's playoff situation, it can get stressful. And I just like this exercise, you know, thinking of, even if you can't think of something in your life, thinking of things that would be a comfort zone, something that causes no stress. Well, maybe it's not that thing that caused stress. Maybe it's an outside force. You know, it's the other team. It's not Manny Mange Chiefs that caused them stress. I mean, maybe if they were playing a little bit better, but I can't say nothing. They play pretty good, you know. I made it with half a second left. Hell yeah, Yogi. There you go. I already said video games for myself. Cindy. I know Cindy's in here. Her art, as much as I'm sure her art, her photography, you know, going out in nature is a happy place for her, is a comfort zone for her. I'm very sure that both of those things, just being out in nature and art, you know, they can be stressful. If you're working on a project and maybe something isn't working correctly, you know, Cindy doesn't just draw, she does all kinds of stuff. So, you know, the amount of room for uncomfortable or the amount of room for stress, you know, in her comfort zone is very, very broad. But because she has a love for it, she has a knowledge for it, and she has a desire to learn more and do better, she's going to be able to limit the stressors and turn it from a stressful situation into a teaching situation. You know, if I'm playing Fall Guys and I'm getting stressed the fuck out, I stop playing Fall Guys. There's no reason, you know, if this is something that you're supposed to enjoy, something that's supposed to be fun, and you start realizing that you're just getting fucking mad, it's one thing to just, you know, I got a little bit of a fucking rage issue sometimes, but like I'll just scream for like the stupidest shit. But there's a difference between just raging and like being like stressed, like getting pissed, you know. Oh, nuts. Oh, fuck. I'm a nut magnet. Jack. I am a jack. That's what those big purple things are, right? I'll mention it next time one comes out. They look like that. That looks like a jack. Like jacks, you know, with the balls. None of you youngins probably know what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. Let's see, who else do we have in here? Megan, photography, obviously, you know, that has its stressful situations. Dr. Three Balls, having 3 balls. Although I know you wouldn't think, you know, just having 3 balls, you're in your comfort zone all the damn time. However, it's got to be hard as fuck to pull some, you know, some of your jeans up. You got to squeeze all 3. I know I have a hard time getting my ball bag with 2 in there. So, yo, Pie Shell came in at an awkward time. I'm talking about ball bags. Not that that's unexpected from my live, but it's just not what I strive for. I hope that you're doing well, Pie Shell. I hope you had an amazing day yesterday. I hope that everybody... Oh, we got DQ'd. I thought we made it. How did we not make it? That's lame. I hate that. Sorry, that was my bad. Hey, you're fine. You're fine. It's totally not a big deal. I really don't actually care. 5th place, we needed 4th or better. Ah, gotcha. The lovely Pie Shell, if you want to be caught up with what we're talking about today, we are talking about comfort zone. So if you have anything to add, we're talking about turbulence. You know, we're talking about the shakiness of the day. You know, if your day is not a little shaky, you're not putting yourself out there enough. I was just giving some examples. I had asked the class, where is it at? I had asked them to consider an activity that might be considered a comfort zone, but that also sometimes causes stress, because a comfort zone, by definition, is something that causes no stress. So once something starts causing stress, then by definition, it's not a comfort zone anymore, which means that you know an area that you could work on. If you have something in your life that is a comfort zone, and I don't need you guys to give me examples, if you have an area in your life that is a comfort zone and there are things that are causing stress, you need to take care of that, because this is technically no longer a comfort zone. You can still find comfort. You can find comfort in the darkest of places. But you know, I stay in my comfy zone. Stone Yogi says, I'm definitely right there with you when it comes to enjoying games as well as being stressed by them. Well, Yogi, that's why you have to make sure that you're not allowing that to happen, because it got to a point for me where it just wasn't fun anymore. You know, I was playing certain games just out of habit or out of what I felt was necessity, and I wasn't having fun. You know, I was more stressed than anything. You know, that's one of the reasons why I don't play a lot of, like, online, like, shooters and stuff. You know, I'm not trying to get fucking destroyed by some dude that's using his mouse and keyboard and is cheating because he's got fucking hacks and shit. Like, I've wanted cross-play as long as anybody else, but I wasn't talking about with PC. and I'm fine with it, like, but I don't see how it's fair to let people play on a mouse and keyboard with the same people that are playing on controller. Like, it's straight up just not fair. And I know that we were talking yesterday. I don't know if anybody that's in here was in there at the time, but I was in Fallout Sleepy's live yesterday chatting with him, and he did have a point that it's obviously, you know, a learning curve to get good with the mouse and keyboard. But once you do, or if you've, you know, been playing with one your entire life, it's, how the fuck is that fair? Like, on a shooter game or something, on something like this, you know, it's different. On a game that doesn't really matter, but, like, on shooter games and stuff, I think it's bullshit that they have the, like, there should be an option to where it's like mouse and keyboard players, controller players. Like, it shouldn't be cross-play or no cross-play. It should be mouse and keyboard or controller. And maybe I'm just bitching at this point. I do bitch from time to time. Run, Yogi, run, run. Run, Yogi, run, run. Also, Yogi, I may have deleted you from Xbox because I didn't recognize the name. You might still be on there, but I can't say honestly. Watching people who have just started playing this game is fucking hilarious. I mean that in the nicest way possible, Yogs. Watching somebody who is new to this game is hilarious. Our one dude fucking backed out. I hate that. That's the worst part. Controller players get used to aim assist, aimbot, keyboard does not. Most keyboard players, most computer players who play shooter games do have aimbots. First of all. Second of all, I hate aim assist. And I think the fact, I go in and turn aim assist off of every game that I play that has it. I think that aim assist is the stupidest shit in the world. It's not even good. Like, my kiddo tries to play this game. How old? How old? That's one of the reasons why sometimes, like, this game will piss me off, because, like, I'll see somebody just, like, walking into a wall or something, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Come on! And then I remember that it's free to play, and it's on Switch, and, like, I might be screaming at a fucking 4-year-old right now, like, oh, we got DQ'd. We got the D7. Now, that's actually not bad, honestly. For 7, this is a good game for them to play, I think. It should definitely be good for him. Tabletop, sometimes things don't go how you want. Ah, Cinny. I'm so sorry. I almost feel like I spoke this into existence. Ah, rip. Alright, let's see here. Can I think I might drop out from you guys. I don't know how to drop out, though. There we go. I'm going to drop out, and I'm going to do the solos real quick. You two can keep... the duos real quick. You guys can keep on playing. Once I'm done getting the duos challenge, I may pull up the screen and just chat with you guys, depending on what's going on, how I'm feeling, and you know, what you guys are up to. Might keep playing. Might switch to something else for the last couple minutes just to bullshit and kind of... I might switch to Skull just to give it another chance, do a quick run or two. You can plug a mouse and keyboard into your Xbox, bro. Oh, definitely. I know you can. That doesn't mean that I'm going to do it. Also, you can't plug a mouse and keyboard into your Switch. So as far as crossplay goes, you know, that just doesn't level out the playing field for other people. And some games don't support it. Some games on Xbox don't support it, where games on PC obviously would. I forget what game. It was like an obvious game. And I think since then they may have added the support, so I don't know for sure. Honestly, 3 balls, I'm just bitching at this point. I'm just bitching. I'm just like... Listen, I've heard enough PC Master Race motherfuckers in my day to bitch. Especially when I see as many cheaters as I see. And it's just like... The main thing with it is like the mouse, okay? Like being able to turn at the flick of your wrist. And I mean, like you just said, I could plug in a mouse and keyboard, that's fine. But I don't play PC. I don't want to play on a mouse and keyboard. And obviously, now I know what you're going to say. Well, that's your fault. Other people don't want to play on a controller. Alright, well that's fine. If it's a competitive game where you have an advantage, I think there's a difference, you know? I mean, even if you have a controller that has, like, the analog things on the back, like, that's still better than using a keyboard. Like, you could even have the same argument with those. So I understand that, like, I'm just bitching. Asshole. He says, well, bitch about this. We'll give you something new to bitch about. Bitch about you having to hold your controller upside down for the next round. Thank you, Balls. I was starting to get bored. No, I do appreciate everybody for coming to my Taco Talk today. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Sorry that I bitch. Sorry that sometimes I'm a bitchy person. It is what it is, though. Alright, let's go. Alright, the first thing is learn how to hold this fucking thing backwards. Like, backwards and upside down. We got this shit. This is Supernatural by Evo Dance, guys. Shout out to Evo Dance. He goes live. I'm pretty sure he's still doing, you know, maybe around 1 o'clock. I know I usually don't see him around noon. Also, one thing that Evo does, or he used to do, and I believe he's going to start bringing back, you know, based on an Instagram post that I saw, is the non-affiliate raids. Basically, Evo, for quite a while, you know, has been helping non-affiliates to get affiliate. You know, he's been having a thing at 9:45 where he, you know, gets as many people in there as he can or as wants to join. All right, we got 3 nuts, we got 1 pear. We got 3 coconuts, we got 1 pear. So at 9:45 he goes live. 3 nuts, coconuts. He goes live, and then at 10 he'll raid into, you know, a random non-affiliate. So, you know, whether it's somebody random, somebody that's showing love. I think it's usually somebody who, you know, somebody knows, somebody who's, you know. But I've only been in there for a couple, so I honestly can't tell you. Obviously, you know, I had a prior commitment, but my schedule's opened up. Let's see here. We got 4 pears, 3 nuts, 2 dragon fruits. Fuck, how many pears was there? 3 pears. 4 nuts? 3 pears and 4 nuts, right? No. Fuck. 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 No! I knew it was the nuts! I knew it was the nuts! I have a controller plugged into my laptop. Yogi says, sorry, some shit is going on with one of my friends, and I gotta talk with them. If I'm not back before stream ends, talk to you later. Don't be sorry, brother. You know, shit happens. Thank you for letting me know. Good luck. If you need any help, if you need any tips, you know how to reach me. And I'm fucking proud of you, man, for kicking shit at the interview, for, you know, being there for your friends like this. This is the kind of thing that will change people's lives, and unfortunately, you know, they might not treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, but that doesn't mean that you should stop being you, showing that love and kindness. So I'm very fucking proud of you, Yogi. There will always be stress, but you can't think of how to, but you can think of how to fix it, or be like, fuck it, and let it be like it is. Well said, Cinny. You know, well said. And I think that that's, you know, I'll take that back to what Evo said earlier about learning. You know, there's going to be stress because maybe you didn't know something. Maybe something happened and it was just a freak accident or a mistake, or maybe you did something wrong. You know, this is why using, like, Google is awesome. You know, if you know what you're trying to learn or what you're trying to fix, if you can figure out just 3 to 5 words that somebody else might have typed in to try to fix it, you're going to get results. You're going to get answers. Taco, my taco. Turtle, my turtle. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. We've got that good. I'm just kidding. I don't got good nothing. I don't got good nothing. How come nobody wants to give me a hug? I'm gonna try to get a hug this next scene. I keep forgetting that I need hugs. Cindy, thank you for shouting out Evo, guys. Make sure you're staying hydrated, please. Make sure you take your meds. Make sure you guys got something to eat. I forgot to ask you guys what you had to eat, if you got something to eat, guys. It's almost lunchtime now. At least for me it is. So if you didn't eat, what did I eat this morning? Oh, I ate some leftovers. Leftovers is always great. Good to see you, Turtle. I know we got... I love how Turtle and Pie Shell both came in around the same time. Is that a coincidence? I think not. This is a fucking turtle club if I've ever seen one. Turtle. 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 I love these streams very much because you guys give me a chance to explore my comfort zone. You guys give me a chance to put myself in uncomfortable situations, and you guys support me in so much. You know, it's important to be here for anybody that we've ever considered a friend. You know, when there's ever any stress, it's always important to be there as much as you can, but to make sure that you don't give too much. And I appreciate all of you guys who have been there for me in any sense of the word, from the beginning, you know, until however long you're able to. I obviously understand that, you know, not all of us are going to have a relationship for the rest of our lives, but none of us are going to know until the time comes, more than likely. And don't trust, you know, other people's words. You know, if you ever feel like something doesn't sound right, trust your gut. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it is, but, you know, at the end of the day, whether it's a stressful situation in, you know, your art, or, you know, your photography, which is also art, or, you know, a video game, work, to try to understand has to come before you try to help the situation. How can you help the situation if you don't understand the situation? Some things don't go like you want. There was a risk that something can react with the paint or whatever it is that life throws at you. You can see. You swim. Very well said, Cinny. What the fuck? Stream just rewinded itself. Really? I'm missing everything because my internet's being a bitch right now. Wow, that's weird. I'm sorry to hear that. Lonely Sea Turtle? That's really weird. Very, very weird. I was talking earlier, now that we got a few new faces in here, I was talking about how we're probably going to have a special Wizard Ninja Live again sometime soon, sometime this week. I don't know exactly when. We were supposed to do it this weekend, but because of, you know, things on my end and things on her end, we had to reschedule. So I'll keep you guys updated as best I can. When I know anything, I'll let you guys know. It's not some secret. I'm just not good at planning. I'm getting better at it, and, you know, anybody with 4 kids has their work cut out for them, so. That's one thing, you know, I always wanted kids, but at this point, I'm definitely not ready for them. I mean, I guess you're never ready, but, like, shit. I can barely take care of my fucking self, let alone another person. Let alone another person. Ooh. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I got my squad up there. He's about to finish. Good stuff. Boom! 31! Took us in first. Good stuff, good stuff. Don't worry, Sea Turtle. We weren't talking about anything too crazy that you missed. Chat's been relatively slow, and I am relatively not good at spacing out my content. So the last half hour, the last couple of days have you know, been a little dry, but they've also kind of just been me chilling, doing my thing. So either way, you know, I've been having fun, I've been enjoying it, and at the end of the day, you know, these are a self-help stream. So as long as I'm in a good place and everybody's in a good place, then we've done exactly what was expected of us. If anybody has anything they want to share, please do. You know, just because I come with a topic doesn't mean that we can't deviate from the topic and whatnot. Sydney says, I don't want kids. I maybe can hold them time to time, but other than that, nah. She says, tired doing table walk dog now. Need to fix his... Ouch. Ah, oh no, what happened to the puppy? And that's understandable, Sydney. A lot of people don't want kids. It actually kind of sucks because, like, I was in a relationship with this girl this one time, and literally, like, the reason that we broke up, or at least according to her, was because I wanted kids and she didn't, and she didn't want to stop me from doing that. And I was like, now that I, like, don't really, like, I'm not saying that I don't want kids anymore, but, like, I'm not in a rush. Like, if it happens, cool. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, cool. Like, I'm not gonna be fucking regretting it, or at least at this point I don't think that I would. I mean, obviously when you're old, I feel like when you're old, you're probably gonna regret some shit no matter what. You know, anything that you didn't get to do that you maybe wanted to do, but things change, you know, and it's not that I don't want kids anymore. It's just that I don't know if I could actually bring somebody that I love, or am planning to love, into a world like this, you know. And that's not my choice to make, you know. Shit happens. I'm not going to be, like, upset if I have a kid, but I'm good either way. Like, you know, he'll definitely probably be a little sociopath if I have one. Like, he's gonna be learning from me. Say what? Poor bastard. Poor bastard. You are Auntie Cindy to Logan. I just heard you say, turtle, turtle, turtle. I hate people who make people feel like they have to have kids. Oh, definitely. Y'all are welcome to come babysit if you're feeling a touch of baby fever. If anybody, you know, has an input whether you do or don't want kids, if you currently have kids, you can just say that you don't want more kids, or let us know that you have kids. Because I am curious, you know, if people, you know, want kids, wanted kids. I think it's the kind of thing for some people that they want it and some people don't. But the people that don't want it, I don't think that it's almost ever, because obviously sometimes it might be. But I don't think that anybody's like, all right, now that I'm thinking about it, I know that people are like this, but it kind of is crazy. Like, I couldn't imagine being like, I got a fucking kid. Like, the fuck did you think was going to happen when you didn't wrap your willy? And obviously, you know, condoms break, birth control, you know, fails sometimes, but I thought that, I think that it's just silly. I think that it's meant to be kind of thing. Like, how, there's a lot of stuff in life that's going to be shitty. You now have somebody to love unconditionally and who will love you back. Ah, that dickhead. 3-Ball says, nah. But you do have the one. So you just don't want any more. I got you. To be fair, Logan was not planned. I don't plan to bring him into this. I didn't plan to bring him into this ticked up world. But I also didn't want to get rid of him because I have been wanting a child for too long. Definitely. My ex. I'm so sorry to hear that, Sea Turtle. Definitely, though, with, I wouldn't expect. I have no, choice. I would like to feel like I had a choice in the decision-making process, just because I would hope that if I was going to, be in a sexual relationship with somebody, because I'm not just some fucking whore. And I'm not saying that any of you guys are. I just mean that, like, it's not like I'm going to go and get some random chick pregnant. That's all I meant by that. I would hope that we had a relationship where we could talk about it and discuss it. And I would honestly probably, in almost any situation, I would probably prefer to keep it just because, like, it's already started. Why are we going to go out of our way to change the course of history, basically, or what could be history? Maybe it was meant to be. But I'm also not going to fight, a hard battle about it. It would simply just be a conversation that I would want to have, and I would obviously battle for, keeping it, but I wouldn't, be upset if I lost the battle. If you want a kid that bad, go find somebody who's not going to give it up. It's not something that really affects my life. Are you saying you want to be in a relationship with me? Yes. No. The distance is just too much to see her. And I don't think I don't think I could do that to Maynard. I think Maynard would. I think I'd break Maynard's heart. I'm gonna go ahead and do a run of this game. This is a new game I started playing. The Hero Slayer. Gotcha. Skull the Hero Slayer. That makes this game that much cooler. Okay, so anybody that's been watching me play this game knows that I'm not like the craziest about it, but the concept is awesome. You're essentially a low-ranking skeleton, and the Goblin King has been kidnapped by the heroes. So I'm going and I'm fighting like heroes and soldiers and like the good guys. Like, that's neat. That's neat to me. Most of my mom's friends are like, hey, you need to have a kid. Your clock is ticking. Well, Cindy, that's just like a mom thing, like an older generation thing. That's just something that like a lot of those people kind of think. Because, back in the day, that was like the goal, the dream, have a good job, have a house, have a wife, have a kid or two. But now that the cost of living is so expensive and we can barely take care of ourselves with 2 fucking jobs, it's such a crazy fucking thing. Like, I can't even, like, if I had a kid, I would not be able to do a lot. I mean, I already can't fucking do much. But, I mean, like, pre-accident. Comfort. Yes. A whole fort of it. I hate that it's so harmful, especially if they say it to someone they don't know whether or not you can have a baby. My sister can't have kids, and when people say that to her, she gets hurt by it. that's when and honestly, and I know that it's hard for your sister, obviously, but that's when I would just make them feel bad. I'd be like, yeah, I can't have kids. Don't you feel like an asshole now? What the fuck? I'm like a gargoyle. Holding down the jump button enables you to fly for a short while. Press down and X while in midair to do a slam. Dash up to 3 times in different directions while you're in midair. Drops on the ground in the form of an invulnerable statue dealing magic damage. Its form can be maintained for 2 more seconds after landing. I don't know what that even means. This is weird. This is like the first one that actually like changes my dude's whole look. They told me I couldn't have kids. I was blessed with my little girl. That's awesome, Pyshell. And, you know, not being able to have kids, obviously it's not the same. But, you know, you can always adopt. You know, and I know that it's not the same, so I apologize. But, you know, if somebody wants a kid, there are ways to make it happen, to make it work. And that's also an option that, you know, I might decide to explore in the future. You know, if I don't want to bring somebody into this world, why not help somebody that's already in it, that's already stuck here? I like the idea of adoption. I've heard that it's difficult, and then also, you know, it goes back to the cost of living. You know, it's so expensive to live. Like I said, I can barely take care of myself, and I would feel awful to go and adopt somebody just to not be able to fucking take care of them. Obviously, that wouldn't happen. Obviously, if you adopt somebody, you would be able to take care of them. I think that that's part of the process, is making sure that you can, like, financially, you know, care for them. So, swapping for the 3rd time stuns enemies. Let's see here. I was excited to not have kids. I was like, it's whoring time. Oh my goodness. Just in her best Incredible Hulk voice. It's whoring time. Cindy says that's messed up, or you just don't have no one and they know it. So one time I asked, do I go to the street and randomly just ask, you make me baby? Right? Oh my goodness. Turtle says, my sister had a lot of issues trying to conceive, and when it finally happened, she found out it was conjoined twins, and around 17 weeks, their heart stopped. And after the DNC, my sister hasn't been able to have a regular period or one at all, and hasn't been able to conceive again. Damn. I'm so sorry to hear that, Sea Turtle. I appreciate you sharing, and I'm sorry to hear that. I will definitely send as much love and fucking positivity as I can to your sister, because, you know, Pyshell is the fucking proof that you can. Even if they say you can't, you know, nothing's off the table. But if you truly feel like you just can't, and I'm not saying that, you know, you can change your fucking, you know, makeup and shit and you just have a kid. But miracles happen. And if you're not willing to try and make one, then that's fine. And I know that that's probably, like, that wasn't supposed to come off as cunty as it did. I'm not, you know, I understand why in a situation like that you would be desolate, you would be down, you would feel shitty. So I'm definitely not, you know, saying anything like that. I kept the last ultrasound that was taken because they looked like a heart. That's cool. Feel free to post that in the Discord if you want, but if not, if it's too much, too personal, I totally understand. Mine was high risk, wound up quitting both my jobs and became a house bitch. There you go. And it really, really sucks that we live in a day and age where, you know, most parents, either one of them has to have 2 jobs, or whatchamacallit, you know, they both have to have a job, and you really don't have a lot of situations where somebody can just be, as you word it, the house bitch. You know, and I've definitely felt that. You know, since my accident, my doctors, you know, they won't clear me to work. So I've been the house bitch, and from a financial standpoint, even not having a kid, it's fucking terrifying. You know, you guys have watched my whole journey, and I've been struggling the whole time, mentally, emotionally, financially. You know, when my cat got sick, literally, if it wasn't for you guys, I would have had to put my cat down. My cat would not be with me anymore. He would be gone. So thank you again to anybody, whoever, you know, did help out with that. Obviously, you know, we're still fucking paying off medical bills, but it's much, much easier to handle, and stuff with you know, the help that everybody was able to give. I know that a lot of you that are in the chat was able to help and stuff, and I don't want to go through names just at the risk of, you know, missing somebody, but thank you all so much. Where are the beautiful animals? They're right over here. I'll go show them to you. I will throw in the donate command since I was talking about it. There's no pressure to donate, but if anybody feels the need, you're more than welcome to, or has the want, you know, I definitely put it towards whatever you guys want, or if it's, you know, dealer's choice, it'll probably be going towards the fucking care credit card that got opened up for Link, because I think by the end of October, I'll have to double check on my calendar, but by the end of October, if it's not completely paid off, then it fucking, all of the interest from the last 6 months gets added up to it. There he is. We were playing, you guys know we play with Zero in the morning. We play with him at the beginning. Usually if we don't play with him at the beginning, we play with him at the end, but let's see here, let me transition you back. They're both zonked. They're both zonked. I'm zonked. I was trying to get new tires at my next check, but now I have to pay a fee of $483 because I'm a dummy. I forgot to use my blinker. I fucking hate that shit. $400 and some because you forgot to use your turn signal. Like, tickets are so ridiculously expensive. That's literally more than a full paycheck for a lot of people. Are you okay? Blink once for yes and twice for no. That's so funny. How much money do I have? 500. I can buy 2 of those. Can't buy nothing from this guy. Nothing from this guy. Dang, you guys are slacking today. I like the crit rate. And attack speed. I think we're going to have to go with both of those. Crit rate and attack speed. Well. Well, what? Yeah, I can't believe that. Tickets are so expensive. That's honestly that'll teach you to fucking drive properly, I guess. We could just, you know, actually teach people how to drive. Ah! I love that I can just throw my head at him. I gotta decrease my cooldown for the skull skills or whatever for sure. Quit healing, you bitch. Oh, you fucker. Jump, damn it. Oh, really? This cooldown didn't fucking... Oh, we got him stunned. Go. Did he hit me? What? He didn't even... That was fucking not dumb. That was stupid. Fuck this game. Ah, Sea Turtle. Was that your first time getting in trouble? Because you can get that possession charge taken off of your record if you do ARD. ARD is a program that is available for anybody. The first time you get in trouble, you get yourself a public defender. They're free. Look into it. Make sure your state has it. Make sure that you qualify. You know, it's your first time getting in trouble, as long as it's your first time getting in trouble with something like this. And you can get it taken off your record. Doggo, don't talk. Doggo, don't let me clean the ouch and running away. Maybe get some peanut butter or get some Treats. I can't say the word or else I'll get mauled. That's cool that it's decriminalized, but I also don't think that you would have went to jail for, you know, under 14 grams. I don't think they would have taken you to jail. I remember when I got in trouble and I had to do the ARD shit. So if you have any questions, Sea Turtle, just ask. If it's your first time getting in trouble and if they're trying to really hit you with shit, like, you'll still have to pay the fine and stuff, but you might be able to get it reduced even. They might try to make you do, like, either community service or probation. I mean, they might try to make you do probation either way. I just don't know. I'm not sure. We don't got to talk about it here, though. That's not the fucking point. Treats don't help. He's just like, fuck it. Gizaria! Oh, hi, Taco. It's been a while. It has been a while. And I'm getting ready to end the live, actually. But thank you for coming. I'm going to, you know, give a quick recap. I'm going to, you know, say bye to everybody. So if anybody would like to say goodbye, please, you know, put it in the chat and I'll read it before I pull up my starting soon screen. I'll find somebody on the old Twitcheroo to raid into. But we talked today about, today is Turbulent Tuesday. We talked about life's gonna get shaky. If it's not, then you're not putting yourself out there enough. You aren't going to recognize your true potential if you stay in your comfort zone. The comfort zone is where dreams go to die. And that doesn't mean that you cannot, you know, make it work. But I'm just here every day trying to make shit make sense for whoever has anything to come to the table with. There's always an option in the Discord to give me ideas, give me feedback. If you maybe want me to talk about a certain topic, you got it. And that's what we talked about today. We talked about our comfort zone. We talked about a lot of different stuff. And I do post the replays on YouTube. They're also on Twitch, so if anybody has an interest in watching them, you do have that option. I know they're not the craziest, but I just figured. Jorts. Fuck yeah, dude. I get made fun of for my jorts all the time, but I love my... Like, what the fuck? What's so wrong with jorts? Like, Megan was, like, making fun of me the one day. I was like, I like these. Like, I thought they were, like... You know you're a fucking redneck when... No. I thought these were, like, you know, business casual. I thought some jean shorts, it was like, oh, you don't want to go with, like, the black pants or, like, the black shorts. But, like, jeans, you know, jeans are, like... You know, I thought it was alright. You know, you show up to, like, a, you know, party in some jorts and a fucking... half-decent shirt, and you're set. Tell me you have the bikini on with the jorts. Damn it, that's hot. Did you even have to ask? Guys, I promise, the bikini is all in the love and honor of body positivity, but I'd be a liar if I said I didn't enjoy just being weird and freaking people out, because that's funny to me. You know, this is something that we haven't really talked about much, because I really do try to be a source of light and positivity. But saying and doing things that make people, specifically the wrong types of people, doing things that make people cringe or say, what the fuck, or just look at me with disgust, I feed on that. and I don't mean this in like a fucked up or like dramatic kind of way. I strictly mean it in like a, you know, shit just comes out of my mouth and I couldn't even tell you where it comes from. Like, well, I mean, that's a lie, because like shit gargling pissant is one of them, but like that's from What About Bob. So like I can't take credit for that one. But that might be where it started. If you guys have never watched the movie What About Bob, it's got Bill Murray in it. It's a pretty old movie, but it's a really, really good one. I highly recommend it. It's a comedy. I love that fucking movie. Let me see, make sure I didn't miss nothing. You don't have to end, there's no agenda anymore. Right? I know I don't have to end Sea Turtle, but just with my symptoms, my headaches, everything, I really can't do much more than a 2-hour live. Just as far as, you know, my symptoms and stuff goes. So I still, you know, I'm going to keep the same time frame, but by me ending and keeping the 2-hour thing, that opens up the idea, or opens up the opportunity for more lives, you know, later in the day. You know, for example, maybe I go and see our Wizard Ninja friend today, and then maybe there's a chance that, you know, we get to do a little bonus live. I've never used these streams to push myself too hard. I have, you know, used them sometimes to push myself a little bit, but if I go up, there's like a scale, and if I go up too much, that's why, like, sometimes when I get behind in the chat, like, you guys sometimes think that I'm just, like, being me, being, like, silly Taco, but, it's definitely planned. Like, it's definitely like, oh, my headache's rising, I need to, you know, zone out, stare off into space, forget about what's going on, so that I can, like, come back down, kind of a thing. What? Already time to end? No! You were late, Cinny. Guys, make sure you take your meds. Eat something, please. Jorts are the mullets of the gene world. Dang, Taco. That was Otto. Yo, weed smoking lols. What's going on? Good to see ya. I did a bleach bath last night, and it made it a pretty color. Ooh, you have to post a picture. Weed smoker, thank you for the stretch. I didn't stretch too much today, actually. I'm going to have to stretch. I mean, I did stretch earlier this morning, but not in the live. I'm going to have to make sure that I stretch. And there's a difference between, like, the normal stretches and, like, the fucking advanced stretches. There's so many fucking... When you fuck yourself up, well, when you get fucked up, I didn't fuck myself up. It's crazy how much harder just stretching is. There's so much more to stretch. Like, most of this shit isn't supposed to be this tight. Thank you for explaining, Taco. Of course, Gazaria, you know, I like to be able to explain things, you know, whether it's to explain myself to somebody else, why I do the things that I do. I have ADHD, obviously, with the tags, and so that means that I've usually got a reason for why I do the things that I do. And actually, I usually have a couple. So even if one doesn't make sense, I've got a few others. And that's, I think, where the whole, you know, make it make sense thing. You know, a lot of, you know, guys in general, men, I guess, are just, you know, like problem solvers. And that's nothing against women. You know, that's just something that I've, you know, seen from time to time. And obviously, you know, women solve a bevy of problems their own, but, you know, like, in like a, you know, take it like a relationship situation, you know, like if, you know, the woman is like complaining about their day, then, you know, usually like the man would like try to help, but like the woman doesn't want help, she just wants to complain. And I'm not saying that's every case, but that's, you know, part of my point of reference for that. So sorry if I like offended anybody, and I won't curse for the rest of the, you know, couple minutes that we have. Thank you again, anybody who was in here hanging out. I'm on the couch literally after smoking. I am in the couch literally after smoking a pre-roll. How are you in the couch? I almost need a picture of this. You should figure out how to do TTS so you don't have to read, just listen. I should, but I'm afraid that certain words will get put in there, and I also like reading it, you know. it's good for me. It's good for it's a good exercise. And then I have to listen to the robot voice, and then I'd still have to like, oh man, it'd be a good idea though. I need Stone Yogi to teach me some yoga. He's not that kind of yogi, Pie Shell. He's like Yogi Bear. I've honestly, this, as if I didn't already have a hard time convincing you guys that I'm not gay. I was actually thinking about trying to start doing some yoga. Just because of like the meditation tie-in. Zero, get out of there! Just because of the meditation tie-in. I haven't like done it, but I have considered it. And if that was offensive, I'm sorry. But I'm wearing a bikini talking about yoga. Come on. That was warranted. That was warranted. That wasn't like, there was no hateful intent. That was fucking warranted. It's the same with me, so you're not alone. Thank you, Gazaria. Thank you. You know, just knowing that we're not alone in this life is what this live has been about for a very long time, and I appreciate you guys. You know, it's one of the reasons why I was super, super fond of the idea of finally being able to stream into, you know, other people, and I'm glad that I have that ability. Into couch. She said my ex was a problem starter, then would stress himself after he started the shit. Let's see here. Yo, blasted asses, what's going on? We're getting ready to end it. Taco, I'm disappointed they're not a yoga star. Right? You're not the first person. You're not the first person. Pie Shell, you remember, what was it? You remember Bear Flingin'? Stone Yogi is Bear Flingin'. I forget what his name was. It went from Bear Flinging to what, maybe Baby Bear or something like that. I forget what was between Bear Flingin' and Stone Yogi. Glad to see you. How you been? Long time no see. The Pie Shell command. I'm going to fix some of you guys' commands. If anybody has any ideas that they would like me to put in their command, feel free to message me. If anybody wants a command, feel free to message me. Certain people are just going to get them. But if you don't get one, please don't feel like it was personal. I really, really struggle from my brain injury, and I don't talk about that enough because I don't want to seem like I'm just using it as an excuse, and I don't want to just succumb to that. I want to and will get better, but that doesn't mean that I don't have struggles and faults and stuff, and I really do struggle to remember a lot of things that are common knowledge, like literally, and thank God I haven't done it for a couple of months, but you guys probably remember I used to tell you I would literally choke while I was drinking water because I guess I fucking forgot how sometimes. Like it was like I had to relearn how to drink water. It was fucked up. And at the time I didn't really think about it like that. I was just like, oh wow, fucking idiot. Like drowning himself in a cup of water, like. But it's crazy to think about. It's crazy. See, work's been good, my way. Offered store manager position again, so I'm taking it now. There you go. Good stuff. Kazaria says, for a very long time, I thought I was alone and crazy for the ADHD thing, that everyone must go through it. So why am I doing terrible? Well, definitely, you know, first of all, even people who don't have ADHD still have those tendencies. People who don't, you know, struggle with depression still have depressive tendencies. And I really don't think that it's fair to gatekeep as hard as people do sometimes, but at the same time, it's definitely important to know the difference between being depressed and struggling with depression. So, you know, just be kind to other people. You know, treat others the way that you would want to be treated. Or maybe not, because you probably don't care that much about yourself. Yo, Kaylani, what's going on? And welcome in. Dragon of Hatred. Everybody's coming in now. What the hell? Where were you guys for the last 2 hours? I say I'm getting ready to end the live, and everybody comes in. What's going on here? Bear Grylls. Thank you, Lonely Sea Turtle. Or conception and shit. And I'm only half bitching, just so you guys know. I'm only joking. So only got a few. Love you, bro. Love you so much, Dragon of Hatred. Thank you for coming in, man. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I was strictly joking with you guys. Hi, Billy Goat, Taco, Sea Turtle. What? How are you, love? Same store, but I didn't move to another store for like a month. But I did move to another store for a month, and I love it there. I really don't want to leave, but I need this money. I need my own place. Sounds like it. Sounds like it. And I have never had any good luck with roommates. Actually, one time. One person that I lived with that I'm still friends with. Anybody that I've ever lived with, I am no longer friends with. Like, isn't that kind of fucked up? Maybe I do suck. Just kidding. You scruffy nerf herder. Yo, hey. Just because I'm scruffy and I heard nerfs, don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing, Slippy Jim. A long way. Catching up here. We got the give Zero a treat. Does Zero want a treat? Here he is. Here he is. He comes running in. It took him a minute. He was like, the fuck? He said, the fuck? The fuck did you say to me, Dad? Even Link's coming in for it. Here, kitty. Here, kitty. You guys are goofy. Mr. Taco, Slippy Jimothy. What's going on, brother man? Good to see ya. Bite the scruff from the front. There you go. Doing shit. Let's see here. There you go, handsome. There you go, handsome boy. We're doing a sit-in, Cindy. Can't make us leave. Hey, yeah, I'm getting filibustered right now. I'm getting filibustered. This is crazy. This is how those things work. Zero come lay with me, and Zero came to lay with me, and you stole him. The chat stole him. I didn't do this. I was talking about raiding somebody 15 minutes ago, and I'm cool. I ain't upset. I do love and appreciate all of you guys, and if you guys don't know, I do go live every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and I stop at noon. If, you know, that's an... Come here, kitty. If that's an inconvenient schedule for you guys... Here, kitty. Come here, Link. You want a treat? Link. Here, kitty. Good kitty. We have Link and we have Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero wins. Flawless victory. And the dog's gone. You said the T word and he left. Your fault. Well, what was I supposed to do? Hey, I was here at the beginning of the stream and I made it to the end. Woohoo! Happy Taco Tuesday! Yes. Everyone is like, fuck your ending. He can't make us leave. Thank you. I don't hear that often, so it's nice to hear it from a friend who knows how bad I've been struggling with work. And it's definitely true, Sea Turtle. So I'm glad that they were able to make you feel at home. Jimmy says at home people are different than public people. That's true, somewhat, but not as much as you would think. You know, like me, I'm pretty much as weird and crazy as I am in public as I am at home. Obviously, with less taco suits and bikinis, because then I would probably get arrested. Him's a cute boy. Thank you, Pie Shell. Thank you. Feed the goodest of boys. Dragon tries to leave. More people come in. Turtle pillows. The turtle pillow, it says it's perfect. It's perfect for the background, especially when I'm going pee. It says, "Be patient. I'm moving as fast as I can." Stepped away to eat. Hey, yo, that sounds good, Fallout. That sounds fine to me, my man. Like I said, I wasn't even planning on going into overtime, but I do appreciate everybody. Yo, Pluto, what's going on? Apparently, this is just a popular fucking time. How's it going, Pluto? Good to see ya. How's your day going? We're in overtime, but that's fine. It is what it is. I do gotta go and get something to eat here pretty soon, but I appreciate you guys. I really do. Hi, Zero. Hi, handsome boy. You finally come back to me? You went and got some water, and now you're going to see what you can do? Hi, my handsome man. This is Zero, guys. This is my cuteness relief. I do a self-help stream where we try to just, you know, be the light and positivity we want to see in the world. We have enough distractions, from animals to video games to some of the raunchiest and crudest humor available. Because, you know, sometimes in the honor of self-help, just not thinking about the shit helps. There's my self-righteous whiteboard. This is my setup. This is what I see. This is what you guys see. This is what I see. In here, at least. I have the other room that I go live in from time to time, but... Hi, Zero. Hi, handsome boy. Hi, handsome man. You're so cute. You're so cute. Look at you just looking up at me like that. He just got, like, the little puppy dog eyes, like, Dad, what's up? Because Ari, I haven't slept since yesterday. Damn, you got that second wind. Pluto says, I'm not doing great, but I'm pushing through. Is there something that you need to talk about? Brother and or sister? And or mother and or daughter? Brother! That little tongue sticking out. I can't with you, Zero. Huh. Got that little tongue sticking out. I can't with you. Yeah, Pluto, if there's anything you need to talk about, please do. Please do. I normally end at noon, but obviously we're in overtime a little bit, so you know, once we finally calm the roaring of the chat, you know, we'll probably go and get some lunch, but let me know what's going on. You know, I definitely, if it's too personal, feel free to, you know, hit me up in a DM or something. I understand if you don't want to, in the honor of self-help, if you want to just fucking forget about it, then I will fuck right off. Do you want to see my boobs? I can't show you my boobs because Twitch will ban me for flashing you my tits, but does this distract you? If this doesn't distract you, then I don't know what will. Because that's pretty distracting. A chubby dude, hairy dude, in a bikini, distracting. Taco Tuesdays! You were trying to type now. He's gotten so big. I really wish I could get him to say I love you again. He said it. He gets close, but the one day, and thank God my neighbor was there, he actually said it, and that was nutty. It's always Taco Tuesday. It's taco every day, Fallout Sleepy. Taco every day. Honestly, Sea Turtle, first of all, we do have a place in the Discord. If somebody wants to put in the Discord command for me, if not, I'll do it. No big deal. Where you can post your fur babies and your flesh babies. You can post new pictures of yourself. You can post old pictures of yourself. If people want to post pictures of themselves in there, you're more than welcome to. Actually, do it. Yeah, anybody, I'm going to do it. I'll post a picture of myself. I'll do maybe I'll do a baby one and a new one. That way you can see like the side by side. If anybody else wants to, you know, post anything like that in the you know, the fur and flesh babies, I'm aware how unsettling that sounds, and I've been aware since the beginning, and I'm not upset about it. Fur and flesh babies. Megan and Blasted, thank you for the Discord command. Let's see, Pluto says my dad. Damn, bro. First of all, I'm very sorry for your loss. I don't care how old you are. That's one of the few things that none of us will ever truly be able to understand until we go through it. And fortunately, Pluto, we have a big enough community, a loving enough community, a sharing enough community to know that we have some other people who have had to go through that same struggle within just the last year, let alone, you know, prior to that. And let me know what I can do. I'm not going to be able to sit here and act like I know, because I don't. I will gladly try to give you some tips and tricks. I will gladly try to help in any way that I can. If you need a shoulder to lean on, I'm there. You know, hit me up in a DM. I don't get my DM notifications on Twitch for some reason. If you end up joining the Discord and stuff, you know, you're more than welcome to reach out to me there. I'm on TikTok as well if you're on there, or Facebook or anything like that, with the Perfect Taco, you know. And also just, you know, by coming in and by sharing, anybody who has gone through the same thing or gone through something similar, you know, you guys will definitely cross paths, and they can probably give you more help than I can. But that doesn't mean that I'm just going to leave you high and dry. Just because I can't feel what you feel doesn't mean that I'm not going to do what I can to give you some parting words of wisdom, of hope, of love. Because it's not just about you at this point, bro. It's about your mom. And you said yourself, she's taking it hard. And sometimes when other people are taking events more hard than we are, we feel like we can't show our emotion. We feel like we have to be strong for them. And that is true. But true strength is being honest with yourself and being honest with the people that you love. Let your mom know if you're struggling as well. If you're not, then, I mean, obviously, you know, you'll be struggling. You're struggling in some capacity. But be there for her. Connect with her. Console her. And do what it takes to get her through it, man. I'm going to make sure that I catch up in the chat in case you or anybody else said anything. Let me make sure. You know what, Taco Tuesday is the best part of waking up. The best part of waking up is taco in your butt. Link is hyper-focused on something. He's looking at Zero. Maybe he's planning his next attack. So sorry, sending positive vibes. Yes, guys, please send some positive vibes over to Pluto Falls today and his mother. Love to your mother. Make sure you guys send that love to Cock Culture. She's also, you know, feeling better, not feeling amazing. Bucktown Buckaroo's wife, Bean, she's still, you know, in treatment and stuff. So make sure you guys are sending some love around. Thank you again for the shout-out, Cindy, you guys. If you guys like the music we listened to today, it was 100% that man right there, Evo Dance. That's his Spotify. He is also on Twitch. The exact same as it's spelled in the Spotify link, or is it not actually? Just Evo Dance. First name Evo, last name Dance. Imagine if that was actually his name. And we have commands just like that. Pluto, if you need somebody to reach out to, I'm sorry. If you need somebody for you to reach out, our friend Cindy, she put the Here to Help command. That is so that when somebody's struggling with anything, they know that that is a person that they can go to, they can talk to. If you or if anybody listening ever feels like you need help and you are not confident, or you know that you're not going to reach out, because some of us just, the way that our mental illness isolates us is it just stops us. It puts us in a box. And sometimes reaching out is impossible. Even if somebody says, hey, I'm here to help. So by you putting in that command that I just put in, exclamation help, that will let anybody who's watching, who's listening know, like, hey, if somebody could please reach out to this person as soon as possible, figure out what's going on, figure out the situation. That is exactly the point of those commands. I respect it. I came on here to boost my spirits so I can be there as a pillar for my mom to lean on. Exactly, and I figured that was going to be your maneuver, your move, because it's the obvious move, Pluto, for guys like you and me, and I knew right away, a lot of the people that come to the live, a lot of us would do the exact same thing. But what better way to be a pillar of support than to make sure that you're structurally sound? If you feel pretty, bummed out by this as well, and obviously, you said it was your stepdad, but that doesn't mean that you loved him any less. Some people's stepdads have done far more than some people's real dads, and if this is something that's affecting you, you can still let your feelings and your emotions out. You can still let your mom know, and it will actually have, as long as you do it in a constructive way, and put some thought into this. I'm not saying you have to go and do it right away, but let her know that she's not alone. Let her know that you're not just numb to it. You don't want to make her feel like she's crazy, like she's the only one that cares. And to be a pillar of support, you have to make sure that you can handle it when people lean on you. And if you just keep this shit bottled up and you don't let it out, that's something that over time may falter. There may be cracks in that pillar of stability. A lot of us have been there. I'm so sorry for your loss. Keep your head held high. Your mom up on her toes. My condolences again. So sorry. If anybody has any tips, anybody who has actually dealt with something like this, please let us know. Let Pluto know, whether you do it in chat or a DM. If you have any tips or tricks, please throw them in. Losing somebody is always hard, Cindy says. But good friends who listen, a good hug, and just being there for them is good. Turtle says, you got this. Just remember it's okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to swallow yourself in depression. Don't let it take you if needed. Don't let it take you. If need anyone to listen or talk to or vent, you are welcome to message any of us in Discord. Gazaria says, I had a pilonidal cyst operation 3 weeks ago, finally recovering after having it since the 3rd of March. Well, then, Gazaria, obviously we're going to add you to that list, guys. Make sure you're sending some love, some positivity, some healing vibes to Gazaria as well. I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm glad that the operation went well, and I'm glad that you're recovering. I'm glad to, I was already glad to see you, but God, I'm glad to see you. I didn't realize. And Cindy says it's good to let the feelings out and don't hold back. And I was just putting that help command as an example. Fries, little bay, and cheese and crab. Glad you're finally recovering. That's a big deal. I had a friend who thought she had a tumor on her ovary, but happened to be a cyst. It was the size of a softball, so they had to remove her right fallopian tube. Damn. Pie Shell is here to help. I know I saw Sydney say she's here to help. Megan is here to help. We got so many people here to help. I'm happy to see Turtle doing better and don't remember anything. Hey, there you go. You probably can still feel the pain from it, though, so that's not cool. Old Bay Cheese, Rut-Row, Scooby, and Crab. Never had crab. I'm lucky I can get fish from time to time, like real fish, not box style. Blasted! I could have sworn you told me that your ex had crabs. I thought you had crabs before, but no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know that was a joke. I might have been too far. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My 3-part apology begins now. You are the most blasted of asses that I've ever seen. The blastiest. I'd like to continue my 3-part apology by saying that you are a child of God, and I would like to follow by asking, is that a new haircut? I think that's a new haircut. I think I saved it, guys. Don't worry. Oh, man. I love crab. One of my favorite foods. Thanks. Mountain Man Dan, here to help. He don't even know what's going on. He just said, yo, someone needs help? Hey, oh, here we go. Dilly-dally, Mountain Dan. What's going on, brother? Good to see ya. Oh. Crabs X. What up, you legends? Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Just stop. I'm dying. Oh, man. That's the best part about these lives, you know. What I kind of thought was a fault for a little while is actually one of the best assets, because I'm such an asshole. And when I say that, take it with a grain of salt, because I don't mean that, like, I'm an asshole in the conventional way. I just mean that, like, I'm gonna make a joke in a situation where somebody is gonna be like, dude, you're an asshole. But I don't give a fuck what those people think, because my goal is to usually make one person feel better, to make one person laugh, to make one person to lift their spirits. We've talked before about humor, comedy, and fucking names evading me right now. Let me scroll up. Pluto. Humor, quite literally, is the best way to put a smile on somebody's face. When you know that they are in a funk and you just can't do anything to make them smile, trying to figure out, you know, what you can do to get them to even if it's a cheap laugh, even if it's something that's so stupid it's funny, you know. That's why I've always clung to humor so much. No need, because you always need that every time I see you. I got you, fams. Oh, definitely the need. Blasted Asses and anybody else, you're more than welcome to shout people out. If you feel like they deserve it, do it. I don't care if you're a mod or not. Anybody, I'm pretty sure anybody can do a shout out. I might be mistaken. I know that Blasted can, and he's not a mod, but he is a VIP. You've made me smile, so I think you've done a good job. Pluto, that's good to hear, but my methods are a bit risque. They're bold yet effective, and I'm just glad that I could give you something to think on. You know, as I said, I cannot... Let me level with you guys here. You know, when I lose my mom, which inevitably we will all lose our parents as long as we last longer than them, I'm going to take it hard, but I'm going to be ready. You know, obviously, depending on when it is and how it happens, that obviously plays a role, but, you know, my mom is content enough with herself and her, you know, spiritual side, I guess, for lack of a better word, that I won't worry as much. But my dad... I'm not going to be ready. No matter what. So when I say that I literally cannot imagine, I can't. I think the only thing that would be worse would be losing a sibling or something, or you know, a child. I'm sorry if, you know, that strikes any chords to anybody, or, you know, like a niece or nephew that you're close to, you know, somebody young, you know, anybody that goes before their time, or before, you know, a decently ripe old age, it's going to be tragic, it's going to be sad, it's going to cause certain people to spiral, and to be able to be here just to bullshit, even if you don't know what they're going through. Listen, you know what it's like to lose a stepfather, but you don't know what it's like to lose a lover. At least not in that sense. And that's why, you know, you have to be honest and open with your mom. You can still approach it a certain way. Let her know that you're upset without, you know, completely breaking down if you are afraid that, you know, maybe she can't handle that. But your struggle and her struggle are literally completely different. Completely different situations. And it might hurt for her to think about, to bring it up, but if she's able to talk about it, if she has a pillar of stability, of support, to be there for her, to let her know that You know, it affected the infrastructure of the whole house, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to make these repairs like a fucking family. You could steal that, too. You could steal that. That's yours. I don't even need no credit. Stone Martin. Giving me the shout-out. You sweet bean. I stole that from Purple Pandemonium. I mean, enough people say it, but I definitely stole that from Purple Pandemonium. I was thinking about doing that myself. Glad to have this extra time with Taco and chat. This is a well-needed Tuesday. Whoop, whoop. Fams. Kame hug to all. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. I really do. JK the Fighter with some biddies. Yo, those are not the first biddies of the live because an anonymous cheerer came in earlier, but those, I believe, are the second. So thank you, JK. How have you been? How are you feeling? Just losing in general sucks. JK Fighter with another cheer. Even friends you had for 20 plus years really sucks and heartbreaking. Definitely. Definitely. And Blasted Asses, I think you might have just done something right there. You know, you might not be able to relate to Pluto losing his father or to Mrs. Pluto losing her lover, but all of us can relate, and I don't mean you specifically, Blasted Asses, because I know what you've dealt with. So I'm not, this isn't in reference to you, but we've all lost somebody, even if they didn't physically die. They may as well be dead to us. And there's a good chance that at this point most of us have dealt with loss, have dealt with actual death, but just because you haven't lost the exact same person that somebody else has doesn't mean that you can't attempt to be there for them. What's important is that you do so on their terms, and you don't push too hard to show them that you understand, because sometimes people, us as a species, we almost need to feel like nobody understands. And the only way that we're going to feel differently is when somebody makes it make sense. I know I say that a lot. Fucking leave the live, fuck me in the ass later, do whatever. But to make it make sense to somebody, to draw that line, Blasted Asses, like you just did for me for this live, to draw the line, listen, I don't know what it's like to lose my stepdad, but I know what it's like to lose the uncle that I literally looked up to my entire life. I know what it's like to lose another uncle and then have to make sure that I'm setting a good example for his daughter. I know what it's like to try to help people who have a problem, and then they call you to hang out, and then you go to their house and they're both fucking strung up high on the bed because they were planning on killing themselves, but because the dealer ripped them off, they are just really fucking high. And although they didn't die, they're out of my life. You know, we all go through loss, we all experience loss, and we all deal with it in our own ways. The way that I deal with it, the way that other people deal with it, there is no right way. All this is going to do for you, Pluto, and anybody who ever comes and listens and throws something at us, it's going to give you another perspective. Multiple, if, you know, the chat decides to play along as well. And where else can you get the perspective of a chubby dude in a bikini and a taco suit? Nowhere. So this is like a unicorn right here. I'm a goddamn unicorn. JK with even more biddies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count them, 5. How's your day going, JK, and anybody who hasn't answered? Time is time. Make all the time as precious as you can with anyone that you have made a connection with. Well said, Blasted Asses. I'm going to turn this down. I feel like it's a little loud. JK says, I'm good. Finally got my apartment for a month, so I'm ready to go. Nice! Good stuff. Are you all moved in, JK? I'm going to say hey to a few more homies before I do my own thing. Y'all be safe and stay humble out there, homies. Yo, Mountain Dan, we'll see you soon. Are you about to stream, Mountain Dan? Is that what you mean by do your own thing? Have a fantastic day. Stay safe. Cindy says, I lost one old lady who was like really amazing grandma to me, and her loss was and still is painful. Another one. Good example. Cindy, grandparents. I've lost, grandparents. Some when I was younger and some when I was older. I almost forgot. And that's how trauma works. It just kind of, even when you're talking about stuff that's right there, it's like, nope, wall. We're not going to talk about that one. Turtle says, lost a best friend a while ago because her girlfriend didn't want to hang out, so they stopped talking to me, and come to find out they're both doing, and I'm glad I cut ties with them because that's not what I need. Well, first of all, thank you for being aware enough to know that, certain topics are off limits, and math is dangerous. My teacher told me growing up that we weren't going to have a calculator in our pockets, and here I am walking around the grocery store with my cell phone like that lying bitch. So yeah, math is one thing that I would never fuck with. I wouldn't fuck with math. Math, not even once. Cindy says, thank you for coming. Hope you have a wonderful day. Turtle says, fuck math. Oh, next month. Okay. You said about having it, whatever you said, and I was like, does he only get to stay for a month? Is he getting it in a month? I was confused. Organize and start packing early. Don't pack anything that you're going to need in the next month, but moving can be either fun or stressful, and it depends on how you live, how you prepare, how you pack. Thank you for coming. Hope you have a wonderful day. When life throws you lemons, when life hands me lemons, I make beef stew. So let's go, it's time for me to rock it. I keep bologna in my left pocket. Sour is sweet and sweet is sour. Pluto says, I've always been a history and science guy. I actually, all references aside, I actually liked math in high school. Not that I liked it, but I could make it make sense. And again, I'm sorry for fucking beating that dead horse off with both hands. But science, you gotta memorize definitions and this, that, the other thing. History, you gotta memorize this date, that date, the other thing. English, you gotta remember this rule, that rule, the other thing. Math, it's like, oh, okay. You're gonna either add, subtract, divide, or multiply these numbers. Oh, hey, we're gonna get crazy with it and add a graph. But as long as you double check your work, we're gonna show you how to double check everything. I was just alright at it. And I never did, I never was into, I never got up to, calculus or anything. I think, Algebra 2 was the highest. Or, no, Geometry, I think. Well, some people, Algebra 2 is before Geometry. Some people's schools are weird. I don't know what's what, but, I never did whatever, the hard one is. I probably would have. It's not like I liked it, but I just was alright at it. I love science and history. Andy Milonakis streams on Twitch sometimes. I like Andy Milonakis. I liked his show when I was younger. Now I see some of it and I'm like, this is kind of dumb. But at the time, it was brilliant. And some of it's still fucking brilliant, even, all these years later. And I love his, I've never listened to any of his rap solo, but his Three Loco, I also really like Simon Rex, Dirt Nasty. He's fucking hilarious. I love him. Let's see here. Amy says, saw you were on, so I wanted to say hey. Yeah, honestly, I was gonna end shortly after noon, but we've just been having an amazing conversation with some amazing people, so it's just continued. Hi, Canna. Blasted says, I got a bunch of sunshine flowers for all of you amazing human beings. Look for that rainbow and keep going towards it. You might find that pot of gold of excitement turning frowns upside down into big, huge smiles. Gazaria says, I can't multiply. My brain freezes with that. Multiplication is nothing but how many times you have to add the first number to itself. 25 times 4? 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25. Break it down. Break it down now, y'all. Turtle says, I got frustrated with math. I'm good with numbers, but once equations come in and these letters and shit, and don't get me started on fractions. Fractions was something that I struggled with for a little bit, but I figured it out eventually. I'm actually good at math. It's weirdly fun. I had to teach myself Boolean algebra, though, in college because I missed the lecture. Danny Duday says, what do you do when you are in a really bad place mentally, looking for advice? Well, first thing you do is come to Twitch and you find the taco. The second thing you do is let us know what the fuck happened, or do so in a way where I have a little bit more information. Even if you don't want to, I can still go off of that. I'm catching up in the chat. I'm almost done. Super cringe, but so funny. Who, me? I know. Canagram is good. Good. Honest answer, smoke. Better answer, talk to someone you're close to. I mean, listen, I'd be a liar if I said, no. All right. He said, what do you do when you're in a really bad place mentally? So, first and foremost, you need to distract yourself. You need to get out of your head. If you're in a bad place mentally, you need to get the fuck out of there. And I'm not talking about get out of the bad place. If you knew how to do that, you wouldn't fucking be here. You need to get out of your mind. What do you enjoy? Do you like video games? Do you like, taking walks? Do you like swimming? Whatever you enjoy, do something that you could almost do mindlessly. And just let yourself fucking enjoy it. And when you're comfortable enough to take a step or even take a peek back into your head, try to figure out why you're in this bad place mentally. Is it because of something that happened? Is it because of a chemical imbalance in your body? What are the things that is making it a bad place? Is it pre-existing conditions? Is it money related? When you get yourself out of that bad place, you then need to observe on how to try to fix it. At least that would be my advice with the information that I have. And I don't even like to say advice, but it's just an idea. We refer to them as like tips, tricks, tools, because let's be honest, I wouldn't fucking take my advice if I was you. Look at me. But this is a perspective that you can't get anywhere else. So I like Martin's answer, but let mama give you a hug. Distract. Guys, make sure you take your meds if you've got meds to take and it's that time. Brush your hair. Talk to somebody who loves you. Look at that. You just did that last one because I love each and every one of you. Even if you're Danny, even if you are Pluto and you just came in today, the cool thing about love is once you realize that it is something that you are supposed to just give freely, it's a way less scary fucking concept. And I love everybody. I see somebody walking down the street, I never met him before, like, I've got nothing but love for that person. I have no reason to not. Unless I don't like their fucking haircut. Stupid haircut. I hate your haircut. Love you. Terrible haircut. No, I'm just playing. Dan says... Amy says, take a walk, read a book, sing in the shower. Singing in the shower is an underrated but amazing technique. Good call, Amy Canna. Danny says, depression really bad. I feel like nothing is going to help. Been in therapy for 2 years, and it's... I'm guessing you meant tough. Do you see a psychiatrist? Sometimes you need medication. What is something that makes you sad? Danny says, I changed 5 antidepressants, and well, here we are. Well, when you're changing meds, first of all, when you're changing meds, that's going to affect you. Second of all, when you are seeing a psychiatrist for as long as you have been and you're not seeing the results you expected, you're gonna get discouraged. You're not going through any feeling right now that is not completely and absolutely fucking normal. Now the challenge is, have you been paying attention these last 2 years? Have you been given good information, are you going to be able to beat this fucking funk? I think you're doing a kick-ass job because, look, you came somewhere that you knew you could get help. First of all, to do that when you are in this bad place is such a sign of strength that so many people don't have. So first of all, pat yourself on the fucking back for that one. Second of all, give yourself a fucking break. Let me make sure I'm caught up here. First of all, the live is literally tagged all the mental health things. This is a self-help / mental health stream. I do other things just to kind of distract and, you know, make sure that it's a positive place when it's able to be, but this is not trauma dumping. This is the exact type of situation that I have been preparing for, been creating, you know, this safe place for. Danny said, or no, Amy says, I know it's really horrible process to find the right medication. You might be wrongly diagnosed. Don't give up. Martin says, I'm pretty sure giving away love for money is still illegal around here. Not that kind of love. That kind of love you can get for free. From me, at least. Sorry. And if I can't help you feel better with my words, I'll just come and suck your dick. You know what? No. That's a joke. Hopefully it made somebody laugh. I laughed. You hate my haircut? No, your haircut's dope. Thank you, Amy. Now it's your turn. I'll come out there and give you a fun color. Blasted says, much respect to all. I gotta go. Have a fantastic, wonderful day. All you beautiful human beings, keep smiling no matter how hard it gets. If you got to cry, let it out. Don't hold it back. Keep on striving. Don't give up. Comment hug to all. Well said, Blasted Asses. I'm glad you got to come and see us again. And I really appreciate all you guys for being here for me, being here for Pluto, being here for yourselves, being here for Danny. I almost said Jimmy. We had Jimmy in here earlier. Sorry. Pie Shell with the Taco love. Sometimes it helps just to go somewhere in nature, just to get away from the crazy world or travel somewhere. Pluto was done wrong. Dude, Pie Shell, first of all, Pluto will always be a planet in my eyes. Pluto was done so dirty. Danny says, currently, honestly, I've been trying so hard. I tried a lot of different things, but getting advice is really nice. Thanks. Keep in mind, Danny, when you are searching for advice, obviously, I probably wasn't your first stop, and if I am, I probably won't be your last stop. But keep in mind that all of these people who you are talking to do not actually know the situation. Even if you try to explain it, we aren't you. We haven't lived your life. It is not up to another human being to give you advice. Because when you think of it as advice, I feel like that would be like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to do it. And then you go and do it. But the reason why I refer to it as, you know, just giving another perspective or, you know, offering a tool, a tip, a trick, you know, maybe you realize that this tool doesn't really work. But this tool combined with this trick and that big, sexy fucking brain of yours is going to make something work. All of those suggestions, all of those tips, tools, tricks, all of that advice, eventually, Danny, either somebody's going to say something or you are going to do something and it's finally going to click in your head. And it's only because you fucking loved yourself enough, despite this dark place in your head. You said, hey, fuck you, voice in my head. I'm going to go figure this shit out. And that's the first step, man. Exercise your brain. Try to get to a point. If there's shit in your life that you know you struggle with, for me it was drinking water. I was struggling to stay hydrated. I believe they say take your weight, cut it in half, and that's as many ounces of water as you should drink a day. If you struggle with drinking water, Danny, or anybody else, this is a mental exercise for me. This isn't about hydrating. This is about remembering to do something that I don't want to do because I know it's good for me. And that can be anything, you know, eating properly, you know, walking, spending time with this person, calling that person, you know, anything you have to do, say, to make it make sense. I'm going to park smoking right now. Hey, there you go, Danny. They might have, I'm not sure. Maybe enough people rioted. Yeah, exactly, Danny. You know, I know that it was by chance that you stumbled in here, but it is not by chance that you now have a bevy of people to reach out to. So many people in the chat, myself included, you can reach out to anytime with a DM. If somebody wants to drop the Discord link, you can. Obviously, no pressure to join the Discord. I only like to offer it for another place for you to get a little more personal if you would like to. If not, not a problem. I don't get my notifications for messages on Twitch. I got to try to fix that. All right, I will. I'm sorry. See Strider coming in. Cindy telling Amy to have a great day. Is Amy out of here? We'll see you soon, Amy. Have fun at Canna Manor. Cindy says, it is good to do things that somehow bring peace inside of you. Is it going in the park? Is it listening to music? Or just letting the sunshine hit your face? It is something little, but sometimes it is all you need. Well said, Cindy. Well said. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Cindy, for the Discord. Sea Strider, it's good to see you. Everybody who came in, thank you so much. I am and have been getting ready to wrap up. So we'll call this the 10-minute warning, I guess. What time even is it? 1:01. Holy shit! I didn't think it'd been a whole hour already. Damn. And that's totally fine. I'm not upset about it. Especially, you can't tell me that this wasn't by fucking design. I usually go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and I end at noon. I usually end an hour ago. But right there at the end, somebody came in and said hi, somebody else came in and said hi, like OGs who have been around for a while, and I'm like, I can't fucking, I gotta at least talk for a couple minutes and say what's up, shit. And then boom, somebody came in and they needed help with something. And then boom, somebody else came in and they needed help with something. So let me just say from the bottom of my heart, thank you to those people who came in a little bit late, because if you didn't, I wouldn't even have been live to catch these two issues. I don't know that I offered much help, but hopefully with me and the combined effort of all of us, we were able to give these people some type of frame of reference, some type of better mindset, or some type of, critical thinking. Just re-downloaded Discord. It's 12:02. For you, because you're an hour behind me. I don't think that command works for me. What, the Discord command? Okay. I thought it might have, but I'm sorry. I'll have to double check. Put it at the same time. Cindy, it's 8:02 p.m. All right, let me see. While we're here, and we're planning on ending, guys, I am going to be ending here within the next couple of minutes. So if you guys have anything that you want me to see, if you want to say bye or anything, feel free. It won't be goodbye, though. I will be raiding. We've got a couple people live. We've got a couple awesome people. Let's see who all we got here. We got all kinds of people. I gotta raid Evo. He's live. He must have just went live. He's only got one viewer in there. And guys, I've been breaking an arm jerking Evo off for quite a while. I've had him on the playlist just as long as I've had anybody on there. And, he was actually one of the first communities that I met on Twitch. So kind, so inviting, so helpful, such an amazing person. So I'm going to type this in here, and then I'll make sure that I'm caught up in the chat. And again, like I said, if you guys need anything, reach out to me. Reach out to any of the beautiful people in the chat. Come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It's like 3 hours ago, but tomorrow. And I'll be here. I'll be doing the same kind of thing. I'll be gaming. I'll have the cuteness relief with me. I'll have some type of topic, and we'll do our best to be a source of light and positivity in an ever-darkening world. I knew it felt bedtime was approaching. I've been waiting to go to sleep for 3 hours now. I'm so sorry, Cindy. Well, guys, it looks like I'm at the bottom of the chat. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. I'm going to hit this raid, which means I'll probably have like a minute before I have to cut it, or else it'll just go itself. But thank you all so much for being here, for coming to listen. You know, it really means the world to me to know that we're doing good in a world that's just so crazy. And I really couldn't do it without each and every one of you guys' help. So I'm going to send us over to Evo Dance. I really appreciate you. We fucking love our RC Strider, or our rider, as Lizzie Bumble says. Take it easy, dude. Hope your day is good. You as well, Stone Martin. You have a great day, my man. I hope you're great. Danny, thank you again so much. I don't remember if it popped up, if it said that you followed or not. If you don't want to follow, that's fine. If you do want to follow, that would be cool. Then you'll get that notification when I go live tomorrow. But either way, I'll be live at 10, so you'll know when to find me. And if I never see you again, just know that I will be thinking of you. I will be sending you some love and positivity. Thank you. I see it there. Thank you. You know, just remember, guys, that when you're struggling with something and you think that you are the first person that's ever gone through this, and you don't know if you can make it, well, maybe you are the first person. But what about the second person? Maybe you're only the first person because maybe the last person didn't fucking live to tell about it. And if you do not live to talk about it, then who in the fuck is going to help that second person? What if it's somebody you love? Some of this stuff runs in the family. Sometimes when we can't be strong for ourselves, we've got to be strong for the people we love. And then you use that frame of reference to figure out how to be strong and love yourself. So on that note, I'm done here. Thank you for the Discord command again, Cindy. Guys, anybody who wants to reach out in any capacity, I do get the notifications most of the time from Discord, so go ahead. Sea Turtle trying to potty train Logan. Have him aim at the Cheerios. That's my only tip or trick that I have for that one. Pie Shell, you have an amazing day as well. Cindy, Sea Turtle, everybody who was hanging out with us. TV, a cup of juice, and sit on the potty. There you go. Showing videos when he feels like need to go potty, bribe him. Praise for peeing. Yes. Some people will also do like either candy or toys or like a reward system. You know, that might be a little too much, but I'm sure a lot of these are things you've already tried. So, good luck. Good luck. I will. Is that what the topic of the conversation tomorrow needs to be? I'll workshop it. Sea Turtle. But I love you guys, and I'll see you over at Evo's.
I will build this bridge and get over.
You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. On damaged goods, return to sender.